All right. So thanks me for the recap, and thanks John for the video. It actually a very small amount of time passed in the last video, in the last session, and you spent most of your time inhabiting other characters. So
I didn't.
yeah, well, yeah, that's true actually. But you all got like various boons. Your actual characters would have had a short rest.
Yes.
And that's funny actually. Mia, I'm going to say you commune directly with the goddess of magic. All of your spell slots would be refilled.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Can I roll some hit dice as well for?
Yeah. If anyone's not rolled hit dice for that short rest, please do.
God.
Mine was doing it in
I don't
D&D
remember what
Beyond for
health
some
I was
reason.
on at the end of the fight.
I honestly can't remember what my.
I've lost a lot of health, so I'm probably gonna have to do most of them.
I can tell you what your HP was on the Skyport if you want.
Yes, yes, please.
Okay, so Jacob was on 51 out of 95.
Yep, that's some dice needing.
Tilly was on 84 out of 98. Smoke, I think, was on 56.
Oh, it's more than I thought.
Mia was on 20.
Mm.
And Tisha was on 96 out of 98. So she was.
Oh, I've got 86. Okay, cool.
Well, that's what it says on the token, whether you updated the token or not.
I think I was on 31 on my sheet.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'm only going off what the token says. It's not necessarily that the token was updated. So if your sheet knows better, then follow that.
Yeah.
Go with that.
Oh my god! Please.
But Dan, are we gonna say that for this evening, whatever happens, the boons we at least probably mine is not in place yet, right? The level up.
Your level up would take until the next day to achieve.
The next day, yeah.
Yeah. So sorry about that.
It's no big deal. It's
you need to basically carb load with Valzax.
Yeah.
Kind
of looking forward to that. Fettuccine Alfredo, just
I think Valzax would do a cool workout program. Like he'd be an influencer or like a fitness person.
Yeah.
It's weird because she's got 8 strength, so it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. He's going to be spotting you, and you're going to be thinking that you're benching all this, and he's like behind you lifting it, like.
Partly lifting her if he's not careful as well.
Yeah, I've just realised I'm on 2 different windows, so bear with me 1 second.
The only thing that I don't get is really from this level up is that feat, which is fine. You guys just gonna have to deal with natural.
You don't get what? Sorry.
The feat I took, the bountiful luck.
Oh, you don't.
Obviously,
so that's the only thing you'll be adding when you do level up.
Yeah.
Okay, and some hit points. Yeah. All right. So, I believe, upon the conclusion of the meeting, you're all at the temple. I'm going to say it is. Yeah, it's like the sun is just going down. It's evening time. I believe you are endeavouring to go to the Independence Theatre. Is there anything anyone wanted to accomplish beforehand or on the way?
I don't think so today.
No, Jacob would probably imagine there's probably street sellers selling food and stuff. It's the eve of a festival, so Jacob would probably want to grab a bite to eat on the way to the theatre.
Yeah, you could all grab some Silvercrest street food. No problem.
Where did my sister go?
Nain is with you, as is Leica and Frederick. I think Frederick is feeling a little bit like he is. I mean, it's lovely to meet your sister, who you've spoken so much about as you've been corresponding. But I think he's also feeling like he might be imposing a little bit, and he wants to leave you and Nain to catch up for old time's sake.
Makes
And
sense.
thus,
Yep.
he offers to give Leica a tour of Silvercrest, leaving
Oh.
the sisters together.
Okay. So he's not coming to the theatre.
I mean, if you really want him to come,
That's fine.
you know,
No, that's cool.
he gives the impression he's not trying to make this decision. He's just thinking, well, maybe it would be better if.
Give them time. Yeah, I think that makes sense, to be fair. Yeah.
Well, then, I'm just adjusting something. Then, Leica and Frederick go off on their merry way. Okay. Anything else anyone's doing? No. All right. So as the cold, biting chill of the air refreshes you from a few days of trials and tribulations, you, for the first time, really begin to take in both the majesty of Silvercrest at winter time, but also the weight of responsibility that you and the KMF and the council and Castor all kind of bear. The responsibility of keeping Silvercrest safe. Smoke, I think the orb would weigh heavy on your mind, knowing where it is and trusting that it's safe, but always kind of conscious of the power that you felt coursing through your body, and just knowing that it's one bad day away from ending up in someone else's hands. As that thought overtakes you, everybody else, I'd like to know what your passive perception scores are.
20.
15.
16.
Uh-huh. Tilly, what was yours?
18.
18. All right. I would say Tilly and Jacob, you are tucking into basically like a dressed up jacket potato with various fillings piled on top as you walk around the corner to the Independence Theatre. It's a familiar square that you've crossed many times. You've got the old Three Doves on the right, kind of a market square, and on the left, one of the oldest buildings in the port, the Independence Theatre. From this view, from the south of town, it's almost on an incline, and it's beautifully lit. It's ready for a performance, and it's draped in white. And you see various commoners lining up to go and watch this traditional performance on this special day. I would say, Tisha, you see that it's a bit quieter than you would have hoped for. This is your first winter in Silvercrest, and whereas the over the past few months, the buzz of Midwinter's Festival and what Frederick's told you about how it used to be when he was a kid, it just seems a little bit underwhelming. As if nowadays fewer people are bothered about Auril and the Midwinter's Festival.
Ooh.
As you walk ahead, Tilly and Jacob notice the odd sight of an anchor and lots and lots and lots of rope almost crashed into the ground, displacing a few street cobbles, being thoroughly ignored and avoided by the commoners passing it by. But it definitely wasn't here yesterday.
Just like in the middle of the street.
Yeah,
Oh,
in the
that
middle of the
ship
street.
that we saw flying over when we were at the
What?
skyport.
Yeah, the
Like we
skyport.
then forgot about.
look at this. Then you don't see this every day, is it?
No.
Mm,
It's
Oh.
very close in proximity to the three doves or the black raven.
Oh God.
I wonder, I wonder if I hope it didn't hurt anybody. Like nobody squashed underneath it.
Well, we did search the place, so if it broke, if they weighed anchor to go search the three doves, then I think we got most of it, unless they went down in that basement smoke. We still need to check that out.
Yeah, the watch of realization, there's still work to do. Yes.
Wait,
And that was
so
a scary
there's a
place.
ship attached to this anchor?
No, you look up and there's nothing.
Yeah, okay, because I was confused for a second. So they just left the anchor. Okay.
Cut it loose, it looks like.
Is there anyone in the street?
Yeah, plenty of
around?
commoners. Because of the theatre and the proximity to the opening time, you don't. It's difficult to make out, you know, guards or anything like that. But if you want to go and look for one, you're more than welcome.
I'd probably just try and grab a commoner, like someone walking past, and just very quickly be like, "I'm so sorry, but do you know what happened with this?" and point at the anchor.
You see a semi-hunched, almost suspicious-looking half-elf tucking into their own jacket potato, and he like looks down and goes, Is this some sort of like performance art or something? Is this a joke?
Yeah, maybe. You haven't heard anything about it though.
No. Weird though, isn't it?
Enjoy your food.
Thanks. He just wanders off.
That's weird.
Did I think he seemed genuine?
Make an inside check if you want. He seemed mystified but completely unbothered by it.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
Are you worried about this, Mir?
Yeah, I am. You saw that ship floating over the city when we were about to take on Vida,
Yes, I remember.
but we
that.
had
Do we know?
bigger priorities.
Do you think it was their ship? Or
I don't know.
linked to them?
Maybe, or maybe they knew that we were somehow distracted and weren't around to deal with whatever happened.
Should we leave a note on the anchor? Just
Isn't there some sort of like guards or police that would have checked into this in the town? Obviously
There's
not
none
police.
stood
But
around currently.
do we not need
Maybe
to
we should
check
ask
with the
one of the
authorities?
Yeah, maybe we should ask one of the ushers or people at theatre workers. They work right next door. They may have seen something rather than a random passerby eating his jacket potato.
I think it was valid. I would have asked the jacket potato guy.
Yeah.
I think
He was there.
I think it was good to ask somebody. You never know. But
These black potatoes are really tasty. Do you want some, Mia?
No.
There's no tension here at all. How
No.
about we leave a note and say, to whomever this belongs, if you have left this by accident, please contact me at the.
Hang on. So we're assuming that.
You're sticking a parking ticket on an anchor.
Basically, yeah.
So it's gone. Like they've cut it from the air. They're not coming back for it, right? It's like it's gone.
Before the show starts.
Unless it's invisible and still like hanging above us, is that?
You have about 45 minutes.
Strong.
Until
45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Should we just go in and have a look around?
The three doves. Yeah, we could do. I was on.
Oh, I remember that place. It's very nasty.
It was not. It doesn't make. Yeah, it didn't feel right. I found a lot of information that I recovered.
It's got very weird aura.
A lot of mentions of something about a Zooth.
Wait, you're remembering, Tilly?
Yes, I was remembering there was this blackness that our friend Smoking Mirror went into, and we were like, well, that's weird. But then we
It was
just
like
left
a
it.
It's like a magical darkness in the basement of that building.
Oh, yeah.
I can normally see well in the shade, but it was like I was completely without my senses in there. It creeped me out.
Let me just check if I got yeah, I've got a I could this time I could probably do something about this. I could maybe try and remove that whatever
Oh yeah, let's go
spell
take a look.
causing it. Maybe.
You're all going in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you say didn't seem like there was a guard outside?
There's no guard posted there currently.
Kind of makes me want to check it out more.
before Tilly, but there were last time. I remember
There was last time. Yeah.
The guy gave me a cigarette, a rollie. I remember that. Before Tilly walks in, she'll crush a mushroom in her hands and just sort of sniff on it to cleanse her palate before going into this.
To take a hit before she goes in, yeah.
You're supposed to eat weird mushrooms, not sniff.
Drug use.
Those of you who've been here before or recently, you knew that there was a crossed chain and lock across the door.
Yes.
However, that chain is intact. The lock is missing.
Is the chain still blocking the way in?
No, it's only connected at three ends.
Somebody's been here.
I'll put my ear next to the door and try and sniff for a scent. Can I see if I hear anyone
Make a
inside?
perception check.
13.
Silence. And no, you still smell that foul dampness, but nothing sticks out to you as different.
Still smells foul, but I don't hear anyone inside.
Wow.
Exciting. Let's go in.
I suppose the best way to find out would be enter then.
Who's
try
going
the
in
door.
first?
Jacob.
Okay.
I am
Jacob.
first.
You try to push the door, and it opens a little bit. And then the door seems to meet with some resistance.
Can I see? Is it blocked by like a security chain?
No.
Or does it feel like there's something behind it?
Feels like there's something behind it.
I can't open this
Somebody's
door.
just pushing it back.
Something's pushing against it. We could try and force it, or I do remember last time I was in here there was a window ajar around the back.
I was going to say maybe we should take another check.
Or at the back window.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So Smoke and Jacob are going round the back.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Be careful not to break that jar.
You go around the back, and Jacob, as you remember it last time, it is a jar in exactly the same way. The windowsill is frosty, and the glass is opaque, but there is enough room for someone nimble to get in.
What do you think, Smoke? Should I go in?
If you can make it. Don't think I can fit.
No, but if I get in there, I can try and then try and open the door from the other side for you guys.
Go carefully.
I will do.
Make a dexterity check. Just a straight dexterity check there, Jacob. Yeah, it's just enough as you sleep in towards the back window, which leads you basically to a corridor where you know that like Learnspell's old office is on the left and the kind of kitchen still is on the right. But yeah, you're at opposite end of the building to the front door now.
I am going to, as Smoke suggested, carefully and stealthily go through the building just in case there's something in there. I don't want to disturb them, and I want to go to the front door to open it for the rest of the gang.
Okay, make a stealth check. Quiet as the night, you progress through the Black Raven, and slumped against the entrance is a familiar-looking guard.
Oh, fuck.
Just make a... Well, you see their kind of silhouette slumped down on the floor. This is, against an otherwise undisturbed or, former crime scene. You still see some of the remnants that you investigated of Learn Spells ceremony, and before that, the remains of a field hospital. You see the bar to the left and the trapdoor still closed. The big thing that's different is this guard is just lying prone. It's very dark, and although you have dark vision, you can't quite make out the details of the guard without going closer.
I'll go closer again quietly. I want to see if I can see, is there a blood stain around him? Is there any sign that he's breathing or...
As you get closer, it becomes quite apparent that he has bled a lot and is lying frozen stiff in a pool of his own frozen claret.
So I'll go to the door. Well, he's frozen stiff, so you said frozen, so he's either dead or worse.
He
So
looks pretty dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the door and it's open a crack. So
Yeah, you can just you poke your eyes out.
Mia, Tilly, Tisha.
What the?
There's
it's you.
there is definitely something blocking the door. It's the body of the guard.
Can you move him?
He's frozen. He seems to be frozen in a pool of his own frozen blood. I can try.
Dan, did you mean frozen figuratively, or?
I mean, it's midwinter. He's died, and his body has frozen.
Fair enough.
Yes.
I like that it was a spell of freezing death. That's what I was taking from that.
It doesn't. No, it doesn't look like. It looks like he's had his throat cut and's been left for dead in the cold.
No, well, that's delightful.
Try and move him. I'll move him
Poor
to you
guard.
guys in.
You want to move him?
I want to try. I don't want to try and lift him and carry him. I just want to sort of try and roll him out of the way so we can get the door.
Rip his arm out.
Make a strength check.
Yes, this never goes well for me, as you know. There we go.
Oh.
Yeah, you try and pull him. Pull his kind of jacket, and yeah, it's not been dead that long that you would pull off his any limbs or appendages, but he's just a lot more. He's heavier and much colder than you think. You think with a combined effort you might be able to nudge him out of the way, but it would take the people on the other side of the door to give you a push.
Okay, I can't do this by myself. He's bigger and heavier and strong than my strength. Will you guys push against the door and I'll pull him out the way and we can try and do it that way?
Okay, we should be gentle, I guess.
One person on the other
possible.
side of the door can make an athletics check at advantage.
Ooh. I've got a +5 for athletics.
-1.
Go for it. Kirsty, it's you. Yeah.
Yeah. 11.
Now, it takes a lot of budging, and it's not the most subtle endeavour, as the heroes of Silvercrest are literally kind of just budging the front door of a former pub open and scooching a body out from the doorway. It takes about 15 minutes in total, this whole investigation, but you finally get in. And Tilly, that compassionate guard who once shared some tobacco with you, looks in a very bad state.
Oh, That's so sad. He was really nice. Can I just make sure he's dead?
Make a medicine check.
I mean, it sounds like he's pretty dead. But...
Dead as a doornail.
And with that check, is the slice on the throat the cause of death? Clearly?
Yeah. He was brutally murdered in quick fashion by someone skilled with a knife.
Could I figure out if this was done whilst he was guarding outside and then he was dragged in through the remains of the blood splatter, or
It's impossible to tell, but he was definitely close by when he died because he doesn't show. There's no signs of transportation. There's no rope. There's no casket. There's no body bag. He was here when he died.
yeah, very likely he was just outside and he got slashed and then dragged inside too.
How much noise have we just made? Like, have we checked if there's anything else around?
You did make noise. Smoke, you would have heard the commotion from the other side of the building.
I was going to say I would have pretty much gone back around to the front anyway.
Yeah. So yeah, drawn to the incursion into the building, Smoke appears at the front door. To you, Smoke, other than this body, everything else seems very similar.
Just going back to you said that the lock was gone from the chain, and I presume it was chained from the outside, and the padlock was on the outside, and it appears as though the lock has been cleanly cut or picked.
The lock is no longer on the chain, so it looks like it has been removed. It could have been cut, but if it was cut, it was extremely clean.
Yeah.
If it could have been just unlocked and removed.
Yeah, but the chain itself is intact.
Yeah.
Someone clever and with a lot of skill for getting past locks came in from the front. Seems strange that shouldn't they have gone in through the back like the way Jacob came, and to then you wouldn't remove the lock from the front afterwards. Could this be someone who could be inconspicuous and not seem strange if they were just freely unlocking the entrance?
Did the chains actually stop the door from opening inwards, or were they just to block people from walking from the square through the doorway, Dan?
Yeah, it's meant to keep people out. It was meant to be a very visible barrier. Do not come through this door.
If somebody came in the way I came in and then opened the door from the inside with the guard facing the street, they could undo the padlock, slash, and drag him straight in.
Oh, so it wasn't like just around the handle on the outside, or like a fixture on the outside. It was around the scene, not the door itself.
What Gareth describes is possible. It was mainly draped over the door, but you could, because it's a chain lock, it could have been, and the lock is missing. It could have been on the inside or the outside.
Oh, it could, couldn't it? Yeah. Okay.
So you don't know where it is.
If someone was already in, and then why would they kill the guard who was outside? Why
They didn't want to be heard.
Something they did.
They wanted to let their friends in.
Perhaps the guard has seen something.
Well, the only thing that was quite out of sorts here was that cellar, right? Should we have a look at that?
Everything else is the same as when you saw it last time.
As far as I can tell.
Yeah. Looks like it.
Perhaps we should.
If anyone wants to take another look around, you can make an investigation check.
I'll have another look around. I know what I'm looking for.
Should we notify someone as soon as possible?
Yeah, we should.
Mia, have you got that nifty messaging spell?
I do.
I think the caster, so we can let the head of the guards know. Maybe.
Yeah.
Or straight?
You worry about making your investigation check, Jacob.
Oh,
Yeah.
I will make my investigation check, which is this fun.
Okay. Your very keen eye notices that there is a lot more footfall, prints in the kind of very, very slight frost that has emerged over the inside, with the doors being left open, some of the windows not well boarded. This kind of frost, the same frost that kind of froze this guard's body, seems to betray many footprints coming from the inside to coming from the doorway to the trap door to the cellar and back again a couple of times.
People, there are signs. There have been. I think what I suggested might be correct. They came in through the back, got rid of the guard, opened the door for their friends to come in, and they went back. They went down the trapdoor several times. I
Like
think
if they were
whatever they were
taking
looking for something
out.
in the basement. Maybe carrying something out. I don't know. I think we need to check the basement quickly. I mean, we should be able to see if that magical spell is gone. Then we definitely know they've been down there.
How did they all get out again?
They went out the front door, carrying their things, and straight up into the airship.
But he's blocking the door.
The thief stays behind, shuts the door, leans him up against it, and goes back out the window.
It's very convoluted.
it is. But
Mia, you would notice that the way the body was, it may be that the body after dying fell in front of the door. It doesn't look very. It didn't look very deliberately placed.
Right. Fine. Thank you. So the cellar.
Maybe they fled not outside, but through the cellar. What if it leads somewhere?
Let's go. Let's try. Let's.
I just still don't understand why would somebody leave a perfectly good working anchor in the middle of the street? Like, what's
Perhaps
the
they left in a hurry.
How big is the anchor?
Massive.
Bigger
the
than
type.
Tilly?
The type for like the type for a proper frigate, like a big ship.
I'm glad you explained that.
And as far as
frigate.
as far as we've been around, like airships aren't like the skyship used to be. It was out of service, and like an airship isn't a common thing to see, is it?
Exactly. The skyport was only partially constructed. The only other flying ship you have seen was the mystically hijacked Wavebreaker. Although Smoke did they see that? I'm not sure if he was in Silvercrest at that time.
I think that was red at that point. I think.
Yeah. So
But that
it's
ship
very
wasn't
rare.
originally a flying ship, right?
It wasn't. No.
Magically made it. Yeah.
They painted it with magical runes and made
That's
it fly.
Right.
Stole it by flying straight out of the harbour.
That was so cool, and we destroyed it completely.
Obviously, that wouldn't apply to me, but maybe if Jacob and May recognize the anchor as coming from the Wavebreaker, I don't know if we'd be able to recognize that sort of thing if we'd been on it very often.
You wouldn't be able to tell the Wavebreaker's anchor from another ship's anchor.
Yeah.
I'm not going to make you roll for it.
Signed, are they?
Yeah.
Maybe Coronet could have.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
with his
exactly.
proficiency in naval.
Dan, you said when we saw the anchor first time there was like loads of rope.
Mm.
Is that what you used? Would that, like, just thinking back at it, would that like maybe align with the fact that the rope that was stretching a couple of 100 feet up was cut on the top and then fell down and coiled around it?
Have a point of inspiration.
I think we all know this is like an SAS rappel mission. Like,
okay, well, now the question is, what did they want? What did they take?
So, is anyone going into the cellar?
Jacob will walk over to the cellar trap door. Shall we open this?
Yeah.
So I want to open it so that as it comes up, it forms a shield between whatever's. If anything's going to jump out, they're going to jump out away from me because the trapdoor is
Okay,
between
so what
me
you'd
and
be doing is going behind the bar and opening it. So if something does jump out, it goes towards everybody else.
Yeah. And I can stab it in the
I'll
back.
stand in front of it with my shield. I'll get them a shield. Yeah.
That
Tisha's
would
at
be
the back.
straightforward, Jacob, if you didn't notice a padlock now on the trapdoor.
Ooh.
It's locked. Is it the padlock that used to be on the front?
Similar size.
Should I bust this lock then?
You
Yep.
can
May, do you
try.
want to try your key?
Yes, I do. What do I have to do with it again?
You just have to roll a
D20.
d20. On a 20, your mystical key will open the padlock.
I can absolutely feel it, you guys. It's today.
Oh, close.
No, it just
day.
doesn't fit.
One day it will just open like a broom closet.
Yeah. The sacred broom closet of Mistra. That's what it'll
Yeah.
henceforth be known
Yeah.
as. But no, your mystical
Shame.
key does not work.
It's all yours,
Okay.
Jacob.
Let me give it a shot then.
You guys watched that Netflix series called Lock and Key?
Watched the first season.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I did, but not enough to kind of go into the second yet. But yeah, I did quite enjoy it.
It's fun.
Jacob, your tools on this occasion do not prove useful. You can't seem to get through it.
Wow.
Where's your paints?
Thank you.
Hmm.
That's a good plan.
That's what you did last time.
Well, when your skills
yeah.
fail, you
I
can
will paint
over
some.
it.
I will paint a hole in the just on. I forgot what it's called. The hasp of the padlock.
Mm-hmm.
So where it locks into the mechanism, not the hinged part, so that it just opens.
Okay, to use this method, I'll tell you, will take a lot of time. You got to get your paints out and get
Yeah.
somewhere to mix them, and they're quite sensitive arcane components. It will take you to very close to the opening of the White Witch across the road.
Oh.
So you can persist with that and hurry with whatever else you want to do and try and make the performance, or you can try another quicker method.
Or just bust it open.
Yeah, what if we just hit it?
That works. They already know if if we're opening it, we won't have the element of surprise. Does anyone have that magic unlucky spell that makes a big noise?
Oh yeah, I do. I love the description of that. Yeah.
Jacob doesn't know the name of spells. He just has seen that spell cast.
What spell is this, Tisha?
Is it knock?
No.
You got knock?
I've got knock. What shall I knock? I mean, it's going to make a loud, audible noise from as much as 300 feet away. Isn't the theatre next door? Won't this cause people to run in our direction?
It's a big, loud noise, but it's not necessarily like thunder or a cannonball.
Is it just a knock that people just think, oh, somebody's knocking?
Probably.
Oh, well, I could think that. All right, let's do it. Let's knock.
So Tisha goes over to the lock. Yeah, you literally just that is deafening to everybody in the immediate vicinity.
I say it has like a pattern to it.
Oh yeah, you can tap it out if you want.
Rat-a-tat-tat. Is that what I'm imagining?
Yeah.
Yeah, and obviously having cast a spell, you need to roll for wild magic.
I mean, this is where it happens.
Now,
Yeah,
it's the
that's
time.
right. I do D20. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
don't roll a one. No.
Yeah.
God damn it.
As
It will
you
happen one day.
knock, you save Jacob from getting out all of his different pigments, and the lock just falls open.
Magic.
You're very
Tisha stands behind Jacob. She's done a bit to the back.
Jacob, don't worry. I've seen you open so many different locks. You're very good at this. This one just must have been special.
Yes.
You've got this,
Right.
skills.
Probably
Okay.
I'm better than that. Yes, I'm a bit worried. Yeah. So now that the padlock is removed, the same as I was going to do, open it up so anything jumps out towards them, not me.
How heroic!
Well, then
Unbelievable.
it can stab them
You
in the back as they jump
pull
out.
open the. So there's no way to make that heroic, Jacob. Just
I
saying.
will hide behind smoke as well. Just
Yeah.
Yeah. Staying
You
alive.
pull
Put me in
open the
smoke
trap
then.
door, and you see Smoke would recognize this straight away as just a film of black darkness.
Do I recognise this as like a spell?
Make an Arcana check.
10.
Could be.
Who knows?
Maybe I could try and dispel it.
Mm.
you can. I've also got this. If you want to save yours, that's fine. But you can do it.
No, it's okay. I'm feeling pretty refreshed after my chat with Midnight. I will cast Dispel Magic at 5th level.
Nice.
Describe how, crouched over this trapdoor, you dispel this magical darkness.
I think for this, if it's like a kind of weird film, I think I'm gonna try it as like a kind of almost like breathy one, so it'll like
Mm-hmm.
like and breathe out some kind of purple looking mist that will kind of disperse.
If you
what's going
imagine
on.
the darkness as a glass of water, you're just pouring in some Vimto, and as the purple diffuses below, the cellar becomes visible.
Okay.
Great.
It's still dark though. It's just not totally black.
Yeah.
I can't see anything in there, but I assume it worked.
Well, I suppose now that I can see somewhat, edge in there, slowly walk down.
Okay.
Do you want a light?
Yeah, I won't say no. I can
Okay,
see well in the darkness, but not that well.
I'll set off my drift globe.
Ooh. So you produce this orb, which seems to float 5 feet next to you. I think you can instruct it to follow Smoke.
Okay.
As you say, light, it glows, illuminating the cellar below. Smoke, as you get down, I want you to make either a perception or investigation check.
Yep. Sec. 11.
Okay. You get down there, and it looks like, well, the first thing that jumps out to you are 9 rustic beds. The wine has been cleared out. The barrels are gone. And it looks like someone was holed up in here for maybe a few days.
Okay.
With that check, though, you're really just struggling to orientate yourself and try and put 2 and 2 together. If anybody else wants to come and assist you and have a look around, they might be more successful.
Yeah, just as long as I've checked that there's no one currently here, then I'll wave people down.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does it smell moldy and mushroomy inside.
Mushroomy. Yeah.
It's a lot cleaner down here than it is above the ground.
Yeah, I'll follow Mir.
Mia, make a perception, arcana, or investigation check.
Let's go. Perception. 11.
I'm going to give you advantage because there's now more of you looking around.
Okay.
So, with that, you see what looks like a Spartan setup of maybe a military unit or splinter cell, who didn't leave very many belongings behind. However, walking around, you see a now inert glyph that you just dispelled. That glyph, was probably, you surmise, responsible for the darkness, a security measure to prevent people snooping around. What has been left behind are various bits of rope, and a partially intact map that seems to have been hastily ripped off the wall, and a few papers. So, papers, partially ripped map, and the only other major feature of this room is another glyph type symbol on the wall.
And can I tell whether that's active?
Make an arcana check.
20.
It is inactive. However, it looks as though this glyph opened a doorway to a demi-plane of sorts.
Jesus. Okay.
Maybe constructed for the sole purpose, not a passageway to somewhere else per se, but a passageway to an area of privacy.
Right. Okay. Fine. I will relay all of this and have a look at the papers under the light of the drift globe.
We'll get somebody else to have a look if you're having a look at the sigil. Anybody?
Yeah,
You've got a map, a partially intact map, and or papers.
I think Jacob would want to investigate the map, see if it's somewhere he recognises, because he's travelled quite a lot across the Isles.
Can I give them out to, since I've got them? Can I decide?
Oh, the map would still partially intact be stuck on the wall.
Oh, I see.
The papers would just be arranged by one of the bedsides.
Cool. I'll point Jacob in the direction of the map. Sure. And Tisha.
Yeah, I'm at the back, by the way. Very confused by what's going on because I wasn't here last time. But yeah, I'm there.
I'll get her to have a look at the papers while I look at this glyph.
Okay.
Investigation.
Yeah, both Jacob and so Jacob, you make a survival check, and Tisha, you make an insight check.
Oh.
Jacob, this map has mainly been ripped off the wall, but it looks like it points to the location to a number of skyports across the Isles. So it's like the way the map is styled and coloured. It's not a map of elevation or waterways. It's for skyports. The only skyport visible on this map, given that it's been ripped off the wall, is one in Mariath, which is north of here.
Okay.
Tisha, There's lots of scrolls. It looks like lists of boat equipment. But for you can't make head and tail of it. To be
Frigates
honest.
again, is it?
Bloody frigates.
Bloody frigates, whatever they are. Yeah. I don't understand this, guys. It doesn't make sense to me.
I'll give someone else one chance to have a look at it. They can make a straight insight check. It's up to you.
I'll try it.
Okay,
Haven't done
Tilly.
Anything here? Boom.
Hey.
Yes.
Oh Jesus! Right, you go over to Tisha and take a
Take your
second
head
look
at me.
at all of the papers. This is a ship manifest. The ship is called the Flaming Vengeance.
The Flaming Vengeance.
That sounds cool.
Well, it sounds rather scary.
Well, yes, that too.
It also denotes a captain and 9 crew members.
What's the captain? Oh, his captain's name. Are these names that we recognize, or they're like fake?
You see the name Viserion, and you see the name of various drow.
Billy doesn't recognize that though, right?
Well, I heard those names, right?
You heard
Spoken
the name
in
Vida
discussion.
Viserion before.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I
Yes.
think Tisha does.
So with that insight check, I'm going to tell you because you critted. It looks like the Order of the Shining Shadow were hiding in plain sight underneath the scandalous crime scene of Lone Spell. And, word had, as I told you, had gotten around of what had happened. They, hid in the cellar, stopped anyone from hearing or seeing inside with a glyph, and transported themselves to a private demiplane from which they cast astral projection, coming back onto the material plane as shadows of their former selves to make this incursion at the skyport and this offensive against Kalidaxun and everybody else.
I will look at the manifest and just sort of halfway understanding what it is. Just say like, oh, so this is the ship, and these are the Mir. Isn't that? Aren't these the people that we? Did you?
Yeah.
Could they still be there?
And where?
Well, you said this thing on the wall is a passageway somewhere, right?
I think the ship
think
may have come to pick
so.
them up.
I mean, they probably wouldn't. They probably wouldn't wait. But do you think you could figure it out, and maybe we could take a look in there? Maybe they left something.
She said, didn't she? What was her name? The caster's fake assistant. She said
Dartharis.
She said they did it all under our noses.
Hiding under a crime scene is pretty on the nose. This map seems to show skyports where skyships may dock. The only one that I can still see is the other side of Inelion from here, up at Mariath. I don't know.
So there was someone else on the sky ship, which they messaged. They came to pick him up, and then they were in a hurry because obviously they were. Somebody must have heard. If we ask the guards, I'm sure there were some reports by some people that said, this morning there was the ship in the middle of the road and people were climbing up the ropes.
That's what I can't help but think. How did people not hear this slamming of an anchor, the ship riding over above?
They must have heard it. They must have probably reported it somewhere, but like maybe we just didn't hear about it yet because it just literally happened since.
But
Go on.
I pushed Vida off that skyport.
Yeah, but that
Vida wasn't there.
that spell, the thing that I was looking at was some sort of a powerful spell that it was not her, it was just a projection.
Yeah.
They were,
Do you know that? Or do you know that as a
I-
player?
I did
From
Arcana
the
because I tried
from the
the
papers,
spell.
you can
Yeah.
see that's what the plan was.
Right.
So Vida and the shadows are still alive. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no.
we knew that.
We knew that.
Yeah, because I
We knew
did.
that because every
Threw her
time
off
we,
a cliff.
every time
I
we,
thought she was
every
gone.
time we, no, but everyone else who was like
I
killed,
tried a spell.
like they didn't like drop down and die. They fizzled.
Yeah, you didn't know that they were alive. You just, you they may have been under a magical effect that caused them to die in a different way. This has pretty much confirmed they're
Okay.
alive.
Right. Yes, we didn't.
Yeah, because I tried to take over their mind, didn't I? Her mind.
Yeah, and you
Didn't
couldn't
work.
grab it.
It did not work because they
She
were
wasn't there.
on this other private plane that they had
Yeah.
constructed for this purpose.
Yeah.
Very
So
clever.
But
she
we
wasn't on
didn't.
the same
Yeah.
plane. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just like, we haven't kind of sat and been like, I'm going to look into what those like silvery threads were on the backs of people's necks.
Mhm.
Whatever.
True. That
That's
gave
all
us,
I'm trying to get at.
Yeah. Yeah, Dan
Yeah.
just gave us these papers. I'll just say that.
But,
So
yeah,
we just plus the crit, so it's a shortcut.
Yeah, you're putting two and two together. The insight is why I
Yeah.
give you that.
The interesting thing for me is if they were in a hurry, they clearly were in a hurry because they left an anchor in the middle of the street. It's very exciting.
So
Maybe they left
see-
something in there. Maybe they left something that we could find to have a
In this
clue
room?
about where they're going. Not in this room, as we searched this room already.
unless
Maybe on
the map
upstairs.
seems to show. I mean, it shows skyports, but it shows a skyport north of here. Maybe that's where they've gone.
Why would they leave a map with
They
a
tried to
place
rip
that
it off the wall.
But surely they would make sure that there were places on there that they are going. Instead
As a
of
point
leaving
of note,
behind.
the
they
map
could go
would be
anywhere.
big enough from the
Yeah.
indentations on the wall, be big enough to show the entire aisle, and Mariath is just right on the edge.
Oh, so
Of
it's
the
one of the
aisles.
bits that survived.
It's up to
Right.
you. It may be a coincidence. It may not be. I'm not going to give you it. But we've cut to a
There's no-
break, though.
Yeah, we did.
So,
There's no
alright.
X on it anyway. That's
There's
what
no
we-
X. No. All right.
Never
Back in a
mind.
bit, dudes.
See you in 50.
The remnants of the Shining Shadows plan. Yeah, how they escaped unnoticed or seemingly unnoticed by at least one random passerby still is quite mysterious, but they have nonetheless escaped.
Mm.
What do you wish to do?
I think we need to let the guards know that one of theirs has been slain by this order and that the site needs securing again.
Yeah. We could
Perhaps.
talk to him later. Maybe we should go out into the street and see if we see any guards, and if not, then I can let him know via sending.
Yeah, I also think before
Simply.
we go out the front, I think I'm going to go to that back window and shut it and bar it so nobody else can sneak in.
Okay.
Maybe if we find the guards, we can have them notify Castor.
We haven't actually told Castor that we got the orb back. Like he doesn't know anything.
Oh yeah.
The orb that you promised to return to him.
Mhm.
Well, to get it back, I mean, He was fine if it was in the.
He gave it to his god, the one that marked
Yeah,
him.
he did. He did give his consent for it to be in the temple.
Yeah,
Right.
but we do need to sort of report to him.
He is owed a conversation.
Carazel might have told him
Yeah, I guess we could maybe make that assumption.
that we should also talk to him.
But for now, do I know if there's a local guard post I can run over to?
It's unlucky that there wasn't one out in the square, but I think, as I said on Midwinter's Eve, there are fewer guards around at the moment, just because it's because of the time of year. Like, people are taking holidays. You know, it was the perfect time to strike, really. So, but if you want to make an investigation check, you can pop up and see if you can find a guardsman.
Yeah, I'm willing to go and make a jog, so might as well. 17.
Yeah, that's enough. You peel off the square, and you find yourself kind of like near the Sleepy Cello, which isn't far from the Black Raven. And yeah, you see a guard posted up. He's in discussion with like a new recruit, and they seem to be pointing and gesticulating around, and they seem to be a bit overburdened at the moment.
I'll just, I haven't really got time to mess around. I'll go and take his shoulder and usher him away from his conversation. I'm sorry, I have something very important I must report to the guards.
Hello. Sorry, is this urgent?
Please, I realize you're busy, but yes, I'm afraid it is.
What can I do for you?
So once I've got him out of earshot of, you said there was like a younger guard or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Now, listen, just stay there. Do what I tell you, all right?
Yeah, I'll lean in and I'm sorry to report there has been a death of one of the guards. There's been an attack at what was previously the Three Doves.
Oh, the Raven.
Yes.
Oh, we can only post up one guard in the old town all day. How do you know? How do you find him?
We went in to investigate. We'd been there previously and found it was locked away and went to investigate the scene. We thought it better just to return. And it seems as though there may have been some individuals stealthing their way in and out of the back entrance. And they've taken one of the guards.
Is this anything to do with the scholarship that was posted over the top of Old Town for like 2 hours?
I'm afraid we think it might be, yes.
It was very strange. No one seemed to come down or go up.
It might be that those responsible were wielding powerful magics.
Right. Do you know who is responsible? Do you know who might have been on the skyship or who might have chosen to murder one of our guards?
We have made some observations, but of course, as you can appreciate, it's a delicate matter. The first thing we wish to do is to have the area secured and notify the chairman.
All this defending a city, all this need-to-know basis, compartmentalisation. It'd just be so much easier if people communicated. Fine, I'll do what I must. Oi, change your plan. And he starts getting a young guard, and he seems to relay the vital instructions without going into too much detail. Thank you, Tabaxi. Appreciate it.
I entrust that you can inform the necessary chain of command.
Sure. Just, I was about to clock off. It is Midwinter's Festival, but I can stay on for another hour, I suppose. Hope my roast turkey doesn't get cold. And he makes moves at your behest. The rest of you, Jacob spends 10 minutes battening down the hatches, as it were. And is there anything else you wish to do before leaving the Black Raven?
Those papers that were upstairs on Azuf. Did Jacob get them?
I think he just looked through them. I'm not sure. Gareth, can you remember?
Yeah, I did say I grabbed them to take them back to the temple. They're just in the temple.
Okay.
So yeah,
Makes
they're not
sense.
here.
Cool,
But
that's fine.
They've been
I
secured.
took them intending to show them to Mia, but then never had time to show them to Mia.
Because we fell out.
Because we fell out, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's all I would have done, is look at them. But
As you emerge from the Black Raven, smoke comes around the corner, and not a couple of minutes later, some guards move to secure the area, and smoke kind of pushes you away, I guess. You are now stood in this square, the anchor still sticking out like a sore thumb. But in the square, maybe stranger things have happened. Giants emerging from underground and thus, what have you. But so yeah, the queue now is filtering down, and you see that the performance is about to begin.
I guess we go.
Yeah, I'm wondering if we notice any kind of like high-profile figures that might also be attending the theatre.
Well, Nain, who has been with the group the whole time, has been stood outside. She would have noticed if anybody would have gone in who was, so you can go and ask him.
Yeah. Well, maybe I'll leave that to a sister to say hello.
Do you know her? You don't know her. Do you know her?
We have met briefly a long time ago, yeah, under very different circumstances.
Okay.
She was our prisoner.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I go over and just ask my sister, have you noticed anybody going in or queuing or anybody high profile? What's been going on out here? And I retell her what we've just seen as well.
Tucking into a second jacket potato, she nods and listens.
Filling up.
Do you know, actually, when you described the performance and the pink tiefling who gave you guys the tickets, I was expecting like quite a showing of local Silvercrest celebrities, but essentially it doesn't look that busy.
Really?
Is this going to be good?
Ooh. I don't know.
You
I
get the
guess we got to
impression that
find
Naeem
out.
doesn't really have a inclination towards the arts,
No.
even though she's an elf.
She'd rather eat a jacket potato. Okay, well,
You
we
see that
don't
actually
know.
she's got another one wrapped up in her pocket.
Got supplies. This is what she takes to the theatre. None of that popcorn shit or whatever. Ice cream. Yeah, we've guys, this is looking strangely unpopular. As does the whole evening, actually.
Maybe it's a good thing. Last time we went to the theatre with some high-profile political figures, it turned into an absolute debacle.
Oh, really? People die.
Neen says, I'm not saying it'll be rubbish, but we're here now. It's cold. Let's get inside.
Yeah, we gotta go. Yeah, I'm excited. I want to see your show. And you're here. It's gonna be exciting.
I've
Got
never
family.
seen one, so I'm excited.
All right. You go in. I'm going to need you to adjust your tokens when I get you onto the right screen. Your tokens, I think, will all be at the bottom. It's quite a large map, so welcome to the Independence Theatre.
Oh shit!
It's got an orchestra pit. That's cool. With the MD sat in it.
Can you adjust your tokens? I'm not sure how up to date they are with your HP and that. They should all be at the bottom. Goes Nain, Tisha, Mir, Tilly, Smoke, Jacob.
Done.
Done.
Yep.
Okay. As you can see, the stage is set for a performance of a play called The White Witch. It'll become clear, although there is a big clue on stage about what The White Witch is about. You might recognise some of the iconography. I actually need 4 volunteers.
Oh, of course.
Again.
Of course, Kirsty. Right there.
Gareth, I would expect you as a theatre fan to volunteer. I'm not putting any
Yeah, I'll
pressure on you.
volunteer. I wanted to let the others have an opportunity first.
So we've got Kirsty, Gareth. I need 2 more.
I am intrigued by what you have prepared.
Okay.
But you guys.
You guys jump in if you want.
I'm happy to sit with my sister here.
I'll go if that's the case.
Yeah.
Okay, so Lucy is going to watch and listen. I've written a script.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay, who is the most confident? Kirsty, I'm going to say you as an actor. More confident than most.
Sure.
I'm going to get you to play the part of the narrator, if that's okay. You have the most
Okay.
lines.
All right.
I am going to play the titular part of the White Witch. However, that has the fewest lines. That's deliberate. So I need the next most confident. Gareth, you will play the Black Witch.
Very well.
Lucas, would you mind playing the Blue Witch?
Sure.
Oh, this is going to be
John,
fun.
will you play the Red Witch?
Okay.
This is so good.
And this is us as players doing this, not our characters.
Exactly.
So okay, yeah.
John is
you
playing
may,
a red character again.
Yeah. If I just set the scene for you, you can see the 4 cast members. They're actually indicated by the 4 different coloured dragonborn. You can see actually they're named. Can you see their names? White Witch, Red Witch, Blue Witch, Black Witch.
Yeah.
And they're set upon this very kind of naturey, druidic stage. Do you recognise the symbol in the top of the stage?
I keep seeing this in whatever since I've been playing with you, but I don't actually know what it is.
That's fine, as long as you know that it's definitely been there.
Yeah, I nearly said that before you said you should recognise it. I'm like, we keep seeing this fist thing. But yeah.
Oh, that's the fist that we found in the sewers. The statue representing the prime nature gods.
The hand of the first circle.
That's right.
Yes, exactly. Okay. So I'll set the scene as you see. It's only about half full, the theatre, at this traditional performance of the White Witch, and Confidence, the pink tiefling, stands at the side and will be, for all intents and purposes, be the narrator of the story. You don't have to narrate as Confidence; you can just narrate. And yes, as the lights dim low, you see some drift globes dotted around the theatre, and with a somatic command, the drift globes kind of dim, and one drift globe glows atop the narrator. So yeah, let's all enjoy this performance of the White Witch. So Kirsty, take it away.
On the first sunny day, the Lord of Light gifted his divine essence to Cerulea, and the land became fertile with the seeds of promise. For centuries, the Isles lay dormant, waiting for the wick of inspiration to be lit. That power and potential coursing through the land brought forth a group of special entities, the first magical beings. These beings took many forms, some bestial, some celestial, and some from dark places. Each one sought to covet their own special corner of this paradise. A cat sat upon a mountain. A spider clipped beneath the cracks of the earth, while the daring even danced with the moon itself. Some of these beings were witches, and the witches did what witches do. They joined hands and combined their power. The witches would use their combined talents to claim dominion over the forces of nature. This coven became a circle of black, white, blue, and red, a joining of hands in peace and prosperity. And as these four danced gracefully across the aisles, their spirals did spread nature's will. The Black Witch made the tides with her eyes like the deepest ocean.
Rise and fall with my tidal call. The Lord of Light knows little, but the waves know all.
The Blue Witch brought the rain and storms, blessing the land with nourishment and growth.
Let there be no negotiation. The magic lies in precipitation. Let me shower the land with a downpour of delight.
The Red Witch's song made the animals call and drew the hunters to their motion.
Birds and beasts, hear this tune. With man and nature you must commune. How about a chorus for the wonders of nature before us?
And finally, the White Witch, skin as pale as snow, beautiful and deadly both.
We shall start the music once more, for the snow shall last only as long as it has before.
The witches danced together, joining hands and combining their powers to bring about the beauty of Cerulean. The rains made the flowers bloom, the seas gave birth to fish, the forest came alive with the sound of hunter and prey. Whilst the inevitable chill of winter gave the land time to rest. Land time to rest, sorry. Their symbol, a hand rising from the earth, would be an offering to all beings to join together in the name of nature, to protect it and preserve it. The earliest peoples of Cerulea agreed to respect these magical beings, and even granted them offerings. But
I'm not sure why, but some...
And even granted them offerings.
Yeah.
These little people dare cross my waters, but unless they pay me the proper respect, I'll drown their sons and daughters. They're as much use to me breathing air, you see, as they are feeding the fish at the bottom of the sea.
Now, patience, my love, my queen. We need each other. Don't let the people irk you so. So long as they don't forget about us, our power will last forever, you know?
Like my prey, their lives are so short and inconsistent. How can we ensure their everlasting commitment?
To stave off the cold and wrathful smite, trade gifts in our name at the season's lowest light.
And so Midwinter Festival was born, and the people of the Isles did turn their hands to worship. Centuries passed, and the circle grew larger and more diverse. This angered the Black Witch, who saw witches of green, silver, and brown turn the heads of the people who once worshipped her. She grew jealous and spiteful.
Do you not love me anymore? You three with whom I shared the very beginning of this world? How many more of your followers must succumb to my power, so you might remember my power?
Her demands fell upon deaf ears. Generations of magical beings that followed her had nothing of her scorn, and grew popular as a result. As her temples were reappropriated and her name fell away from the songs of Cerulea, the Black Witch grew twisted in her isolation, and the other witches deserted her one by one. In her isolation, she drew up a plan to exact a terrible vengeance on the world, to melt the ice caps that exist at the very edges of existence. But to do it, she would need the White Witch's help.
Won't you, my sister, who coats this land with beauty and a chance to start again, help me, your queen, drown them all to start again, sink their foul treachery to the bottom of the eternal sea, so that we might start anew, Together.
You bitch. You've become lost, and your insolence is a toll on the people of this world that they can no longer pay. I joined together with the first circle to banish you beyond this realm, to the abyss.
And with that, the White Witch led her colourful compatriots to banish the blackness of the sea from the world. And the Black Witch became imprisoned for all of time, never to be unleashed.
Yeah.
Well done.
Well done, guys.
Dan,
It's
thank
great.
you.
That was great,
Right.
That was
Dan.
awesome.
All right,
Imprisoned in the abyss for all
can I
time.
call it now? Black Witch is
It's just
Panaku.
fucking Panaku, yeah.
Well, the Black Witch didn't start as Panaku. There's a couple
Umberlee.
of references. It's Umberlee.
The bitch queen. Yeah.
The Bitch Queen. Can you name the other gods?
Ah, interesting.
I
Give
just
me a
think-
second.
Is that the Wild Mother, the Red Witch?
No, because Wild
No.
Mother is not a part of the circle, right?
Mm-hmm.
The only one, the only god of beasts and things I know would be Malachi, but
Wait, so the white one is definitely Oriel. for sure.
Correct. The White Witch is
Um,
Oral.
The bitch queen is obviously that's Umberlee. That's the black one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, is the red if it's the same as the cat that sat up on the mountain? Would that be Urkashindi?
No, but the cat that sat up on the mountain is Urkashindi.
Oh, okay,
However,
but it's
that
not the
isn't
same as
Red
the witch. Yeah, okay.
Okay,
Well
so
done,
we've
Bosco.
got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more.
Oh, you only have to guess the name of the 4. The others, I wouldn't expect you to get because there's no clues, just colours.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know much about the other. The green one could be what's her name? Is it Miliki?
Malachi.
Yeah.
Malachi.
Like I said, I don't. It's not them that I'm interested in. It's the one of them is Malachi, but it would be the silver one that's Malachi after the silver
Right. She was
unicorn.
not. Okay. That's right.
Any other clue?
What was the other one that there was Malachi, and then there was the other god when we met those two factions of hunters.
Sylvanus.
Was it?
No, not Sylvanus.
No.
Who would be the brown one?
Malar. Talos.
Malar.
Malar.
Malar is the red one, and Talos is the blue one.
Yeah.
Those 4 are known as the gods of fury.
Fury of nature.
Exactly. So as this performance unfolds under like a couple of acts, you see the White Witch's. The story is really of the White Witch's resistance of temptation and her kind of dobbing in Umberlee, and betraying her, and Umberlee being imprisoned in the abyss. So the White Witch is really the hero of the story. However, as you hear that final line from the narrator, where Umberlee is imprisoned forever and never shall return, you see all of the drift globes go out black. There's like a curious, partially muted applause from the half-filled theatre. The other onlookers are not sure whether this is part of the show or not. The rest of you are plunged into darkness.
Tilly's definitely clapping. She's quite enamored with this what she saw, and it was
Very dramatic.
It was all about nature stuff, and like she's into it. She's still clapping in the darkness.
I turned to Nain and said, "Why? I don't think it's normal we go into darkness. So, like for such a long period.
Seems strange. Are you? It got really cold in here.
Has it got really cold in here?
Yeah, the temperature's dropped drastically and suddenly.
Oh my god, a freezing monster's coming.
With that, the drift globes re-illuminate with a chill blue. And you see the white witch stood center stage, and she's frozen in place. Oh God! Please!
It's good
returned.
acting.
You see her frozen, and she's like twisted and contorted. She can't move. Help! Help! Help me! And
We
as
should
you
go.
see her straining, her body like contorts and starts to break. She's like shoulder, elbow, leg, like she's physically snapping under the influence of something else.
Okay, seeing that it looks like this is actually genuine,
Not
I'll
part of
try
the
and run
act.
up there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jacob will join you.
As you go to move, this ice blankets the stage, and the eyes of the White Witch actor turn black. You hear the actor call out, "The Black Witch of the Sea has escaped, and she's coming for us. She will exact a terrible vengeance on you all." And at that point, this happens.
Whoa.
The whole stage freezes over, and the White Witch there, covered in this icy armor, appears seemingly under the control of something else. You see the eyes are black, and there is a tentacle moving from outside the ear of this White Witch. "He will consume me and take my power." With that, motherfuckers, we can...
Roll initiative.
Hold on. You can roll initiative now.
Yeah, damn it, Dan.
Oh shit.
Yep, that's on brand.
This fucking theatre, man.
What is it about this theatre?
Only good stuff happens here.
I forgot to highlight my token, Dan.
Do it again and then rewrite the number.
Oh wow, the Roll20 had a massive change of UI. If you go into settings, I've not seen it, but
Oh, they've gone updated.
yeah.
So her eyes went black, and she said, "The Black Witch is coming," basically.
Yeah. Okay, so Smoke, you were the first one to move. What you can see is the drift globes that were around have been turned into winged ice creatures. The whole stage has been frozen over, and the rest of the audience look on in shock as this corrupted version of the White Witch stares you all down.
Right.
What is
Okay.
happening here?
So the first thing that I can see is there's some of these methods are right near these civilians here, so I'm gonna go straight for them. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm going to say, unless you get to the while you're among the seats, that's like difficult terrain.
Oh, okay.
Because you're climbing over seats.
Well, I think that bursting into action, I would use my feline agility to double my speed for a round. There it is. Yeah, so I'll use that so that I can get over here and protect
You
these.
pounce from row to row with the agile flexibility of a tabaxi. And yeah, you accost an ice mephit who flaps its wings and hisses at you as you approach.
Yeah, nice. So I just wanted to check since we left the temple, is it fair to say that I would have grabbed my flame tongue longsword, but I could not have attuned to it?
No, because it is currently being kept by Sunshine at night.
Oh, okay, I thought he was at the temple. Is he not there?
No.
Fair enough. I will do. But I'm going to try one of my new magics. I mean, I'll make sure I get this right.
Yeah.
Been practicing in secret, reading books about Ogma and stuff. I'm going to try a green flame blade. So
Shit.
I don't think I can just cast. Let me just see what happens when I cast it. Right, so that's the actual spell, but I have to make an attack to do it.
Yes, and that's added if the spell hits. The 6 is the jumping fire to someone within 5 feet.
Yeah, okay.
Does he control it?
Yeah, only if there's someone else within 5 feet.
Yeah, there's no one in 5
Yeah,
feet of this one, but
Well, there is a bystander behind you.
they're not in
you're
5
5
feet of the target.
Right. Okay. Has to go and start killing civilians.
But I will be. I'm using the glaive, so I don't have my shield up.
No!
That's the hit.
Yeah, that's a crit
Yeah, that's a
fail.
crit.
Make a dexterity save.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh shit, 7.
Is that a dexterity save or a check?
It's the same.
Oh, right. Okay.
I
Well,
think.
unfortunately, you, having clambered forward across the seats, you jump and try to bring the glaive down on this ice meth, and it dodges out of the way, and you stick the glaive into the ground. It is wedged in there. It'll take an action to get it out.
Yeah, well, I can't do anything right now because that was my full action was concentrating on trying to do the spell. So I'll just stay there.
Okay. Oh, why is my
You're
music
just not
on?
used to spell casting, that's why.
Yeah.
I was throwing myself off.
Is that gonna stay until you manage to hit, or is it lost now? The green.
It's just like a one-time cantrip.
Yeah.
Okay.
What music was I just playing up? Oh, for goodness sake. Sorry. I try and enable a loop, but it never seems to work. Let's try. No, that's shit. Hold on. Let's try that. Fine. Okay, so this form of the White Witch approaches the top of the stage, and she extends her hand, and a freezing blizzard is projected. Let me just. Okay, so yeah, that would get 60. Oh no, it would just miss. In fact, she can move a bit further, and she can also fly. So, yeah, it would get pretty much everyone on the first turn, including all the fucking audience members. So yeah, all the audience members up to Nain. Yeah, so I would like everybody to make a Constitution saving throw. Nain will fail. Okay. Tisha passed, so you will take half. The rest of you will take 36 cold damage as this cone of cold extends from the White Witch, who is now floating just in front of the stage.
This is fucking great.
Yeah. She will then fling. Well, in fact, all the audience members, even if they succeed, they are. There's no way they can survive, unfortunately. So
They all freeze to statues.
they all, yes, turn completely frozen. I'm not sure I'm going to go around and click on every single one, but I'll just do as quick as I can. All of these people, all
so
frozen
sad.
in their seats.
Okay, well, Dilly's freaking the fuck out.
The ice methods are unbothered. But yeah, that would be pretty much everybody. Oh no, this one as well. So yeah, all of these people are frozen in their seats. The only person who's made an advance towards the White Witch is Smoke. So
Is the conductor okay?
the conductor is just below, like in the pit, so it just goes over their head.
Lucky bastard.
Yeah,
He feels the breeze.
He's now conducting fight music.
Yeah. Smoke, does a 23 hit you?
Yeah.
It takes 6 piercing and 1 cold damage. But that'll be that'll be the White Witch's go, and now it's the Mephits' go. So these two Mephits, Smoke, will be accosting you. Sometimes going first is a bit of a curse. A 22.
Yeah.
And a 19. Does that hit?
It does, because I'm not using my shield.
Okay. So the first attack is 5 slashing and 2 cold. And the second attack is 2 slashing and 2 cold. This ice mephit here is going to straight up shank this audience member. See you later. Clawing at it with its icy claws. And this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 can just get to Tisha. And Tisha, you are going to get clawed. 14. Does that hit you?
Well, here's the thing. You know when we roll initiative and I meant to put my hood up and go, can I cast mage armor? Can we say that
before initiative? No. Once you've rolled initiative, that's it. You wouldn't have cast mage armor to sit in the theatre, would you?
No.
What?
I mean, no, probably not.
Has there been 8 hours since midday? There has now, right?
Yeah.
Why?
There has been.
Because you did cast it.
Oh, I had it earlier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
But it's
cast
gone now.
Just before noon, but yeah, it would have gone now.
Would I have to? So if I, just for Lucy's lack of knowledge, to do that when we know we're going into fight mode, when do I say that, or is it like an action on a turn because you're at that stage?
It's an action on a turn if you're in initiative. If you know you're going to go into a fight to roll initiative, then you would have cast it before, but you didn't know you were going to a fight. You were going to the
Okay.
theatre.
Yeah, that's cool. All right, so then that is not cast and it's disappeared. So it is 14.
Okay, 14 will just hit you then, and you will take
3 damage.
Yeah, 3 slashing damage and 2 cold damage.
Okay, 5. Okay. See the future.
Okay. Yeah, don't. There's no criticism there, Lucy, to play. There's no way you could have known this was going to happen, and thus there's no criticism for not casting mage armor. You know
Yeah, I just wasn't. Totes. I just wasn't sure when I was meant to. Yeah, that kind of thing.
Yeah, there's no way you could have. So, Jacob, you all rolled shitty initiatives, didn't you?
Yes.
Jacob, You see smoke running across a load of people, and just as he flips into the air with his glaive, you see this cone of cold breath wash over you, and you manage to sustain your own vitality. But as you bring your kind of vision back towards the source of this spell, you see 5 or 6 people in front of you just frozen solid in their seats.
Are the seats like in a standard theatre? Is the stall slope slightly down?
Yes, but it's difficult terrain still.
Yes, no, it's just so I've got a clear view on the white bitch.
Yeah.
Right, bitch.
So I'm going to
Sure,
use my
we did
bonus. I'm going to do my bonus action steady aim.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack with my bow.
Sure.
27 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
No damage. She's now restrained.
Okay, you see this net. You see it kind of it does cascade over this icy form, but it doesn't seem to move her in any way.
No. But then I'm going to attack with my second shot. So if she's now restrained, if she's restrained, I get advantage on this. So it's 23 to hit.
Yeah.
So 24 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
you
my
sink
turn.
an arrow through the icy armor of the White Witch.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
Hopefully give everyone else a bonus because she's restrained.
Tisha, there is an winged ice creature. Oh, I didn't roll for Nain, I'm sorry. Or I didn't add it to the turn order. I'll put her in at number 3. Sorry. Carry on. Sorry, Tisha.
That's okay. It helped me think what I was doing. Really boringly, if that's a word. I'm going to use cantrip and I'm going to spend fire at her with a firebolt, which is 120, so I can reach.
Okay, it will be a straight roll because you're casting a spell within 5 feet of an enemy. There's an enemy right next to you, so to look past them and
There's an enemy. Oh.
The ice method is in front of
He's
you.
right. Oh, I'm going for that. It's there.
Okay.
Sorry, I was looking at my
If you're using a spell, it'll still be at disadvantage.
Because it's right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
No, that's
whether you've got a
damage.
spell that's touch range or a hitty weapon or something.
19 with disadvantage will hit, and 17 fire damage will almost completely incinerate this winged creature. It's just flapping, but its wings are singed and it looks partially melted, and it lets out a screech. Hold on, let me just see.
How do you weirdly roll 1d10 first?
Yeah, I pressed the wrong thing.
That's
fine.
Yeah.
So minus 17. Yeah, that ice method is fucked up. Anything else you're doing?
No.
Okay.
No, we'll stay there.
All right, Tilly, you're closest to the aisle.
Yeah. Well, she's taken too much damage, and it's not a tactically sound decision, but that's what this character is. So I'm going to make a roll. Okay, so what happens is she goes on her knees and starts shaking violently with all the violence that happened in front of her, and then she'll transform into a giant toad, apparently.
Shall we make it a giant ice toad for flavour?
Sure, that makes sense.
Here we go. Hold on. A giant, is it a large creature?
Likely. I'm just going to my extras. Where's the giant toad? It is a large beast. It's got armor class 11, 39 hit points.
Okay. You should be able to see. I'll just get you disappeared. You should be able to control that giant toad now.
Yep.
let's just say the icy influence of the White Witch interfered with your nature magic and turned it into a giant ice toad.
That is pretty cool. She is going to. She can't move that far, actually. So.
Yeah, given she's a large creature and this is the aisle of a theatre, I'm going to say it's difficult terrain still.
Yeah, which the toad's speed on land is actually 20 feet.
So you can move 10 feet instead.
So let's say 10 feet with double movement
You've
equals
taken
20.
the dash action.
Yeah, if I take the dash action, it's 20. So she
Can you take
actually
the dash action even though because you've taken? Is it a bonus action to wild
No, it
shape,
would be a
or-
movement and action.
Yeah, but what
Bonus
action do you
action to
use?
bonus
Transform.
action to
Yeah,
transform.
okay, cool. That's fine. Yeah.
Because I'm the moon druid. So she can do a standing leap of 20 feet, so she's basically just like rabbit and goes 20 feet forward, jumps up in the air and then lands.
Okay. 20
5,
feet forward.
10, 15, 20 feet. So just sort of down
Yeah,
there,
just at the front.
looking at the witch and saying, "That's it."
Okay. End of your turn. Mia.
I'm just gonna go for a big old guiding bolt at the White Witch, please.
Cool.
Which is an advantage.
So yeah, so 21 to hit
That'll hit.
for 33 radiant damage. That's pretty good.
So yeah, you blast the White Witch as she's restrained by this net, and yeah, this radiant damage. She lets out like a scream, and the scream is then like corrupted, and you hear like the gurgling of black tar as a filth kind of runs down her mouth.
Ooh, I hate that so much.
Anything else you're doing?
No, I've got no decent bonus actions. So I'm going to stay where I am, I think.
Okay. Nain, she kind of turns to Tish and goes, "Does this always happen when you go to the theatre?"
I don't know. Not usually.
She springs out of her seat and leaps to her sister's aid, and she drives a dagger straight into the ice mephit, which she will destroy. However, as she plunges a dagger into it, it lets out this like weird smile. And instead of just dying and expiring, it looks and twists its head and it explodes in a shatter of ice fragments, which means both Nain and Tisha are going to have to make a dexterity saving throw, which Nain will fail, and Tisha, you will pass. So you will take 2 piercing damage, Tisha, as these ice fragments hit you, and Nain will take 4. She's got another attack, and she's got pretty hefty movement. So she's gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bonus action dashing, getting out to the side, and she's gonna produce another dagger and throw it at the other ice mephit, which will hit for 7 damage. And we're back to Smoke.
Will these people manage to escape? Maybe will some survive?
Most of them are all frozen, but yeah, we'll just say at the top of the turn order, they start running towards the side exit as quick as they can. They won't get very far in 6 seconds. One of them gets just in front of Nain. There we go. Yeah, Smoke, back to you.
Well, I'm going to use my action surge so I can pick up the glaive.
Make a strength check.
Oh, okay. Stay a check.
Strength check or athletics check is up to you. It's stuck in.
Crit 1, no way.
Yeah, it was a really low DC, but Your glaive's not budging.
All right, well, we'll resort to daggers instead. So on this ice method on the left, 20.
Will hit.
8 piercing damage.
It lets out a yelp as you slash its tiny, spindly body.
Nice. Let's keep going on that one. Ooh, 11.
11 will just hit.
Oh, nice. 7 for that one.
Yeah, you jab again, and now this ice method looks in trouble. It definitely can't take another one of those.
Yeah, let's do the final attack on that one then. 17.
Yeah, it hits.
6 damage on that one.
Which is exactly what you needed to do.
Nice.
Kill it. However, you need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yep. 21.
Yeah, take 2 piercing damage as you jab through it with your dagger. It just shatters into ice fragments, hitting you in the face a couple of times. Doesn't seem to hurt that much, obviously.
Cool. And then since that one on the left is gone, I'm just gonna like lock myself in with this one on the right to try and protect these people from running away.
Maneuver around and adopt a defensive stance.
Yep.
Very good. Now the White Witch will. Well, what will she do?
Go back to Narnia.
Hey!
We don't want her in
Aslan!
Narnia.
I think
Yeah.
Aslan, we need you.
the thing that would irk her the most is this giant fucking toad that's jumped straight towards her.
Why didn't I turn into a fucking lion? That was
Yeah. I'd like you to make a charisma saving throw as a giant toad.
That can't be good.
I believe in wild shape.
Do you retain the charisma
I retain my mental states. Let me just double check. I'm pretty sure that's.
Is it just intelligence and wisdom?
Difference between polymorph and. Okay. Your game statistics are replaced by statistics of the beast, but you retain your alignment, personality, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma scores.
Oh, okay. So a regular charisma saving throw. It's not enough, I'm afraid. As the White Witch points towards you, she waves her finger like this. And you feel with each wave of her finger, you get colder and smaller. And you shrink until you are enclosed in an ice crystal and drop to the ground.
Great.
Tiny toad.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn you into a small thing here, and I'm just gonna put a symbol on you that's like that. So yeah, you're in ice stasis. You take 21 cold damage.
Okay.
However, you are now a tiny object, and you're immune to all damage except one particular type. So yeah, you just contained.
No.
Cool.
Now then. 1, 2, 3. Oh, good. Smoke, you're going to take a couple of ice darts. And Naeem's going to take one as well. I rolled high enough to hit you. So in total, it's going to be 8 piercing and 6 cold damage for you. Naeem's going to take 4 piercing and 6 cold. So minus 10. Okay, that's the end of her go. Oh, she also the the rope that restrains her, even though it's not impeded her from doing anything, totally freezes as she casts that kind of entrapping spell. And this cold aura that seems to emanate from her, Jacob, destroys the net. It just drops off her.
Okay.
You get the impression from that, what you've learned from that, is that getting close to her is going to hurt.
Yep.
Okay. So, ice method time. Smoke. I want you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oof.
Oof.
The one was so bad, yeah.
This ice mephit, just seeing you kind of moving towards it, it flaps its wings vigorously and takes in a big cold breath, and it does its own kind of cold breath at you. It's nowhere near as powerful as the White Witches, but you take 15 cold damage.
Actually, let me just see if I can, if my parry ability can apply to that.
To a magical effect.
It's not a melee attack, is it?
No.
No, that's
Like
fine.
a breath weapon.
Yeah. The rest of these methods: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh shit, there's loads.
3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2.
Hey guys, why don't you go in a theater and watch this lovely play I worked on? It's fantastic. It's relaxing. We'll have
I mean, it was
fun.
great
It's just
to begin.
awesome. Let's
Yeah,
just
where
do
is
that.
confidence?
This theatre is cursed.
Confidence has lacked confidence and ran off.
Nothing bad's gonna happen.
Jacob.
Okay, I am going to draw my bow and I'm going to fire with advantage at the White Witch because she's still all glowy from Mia's guiding bolt.
Yeah.
True.
Crit would be nice.
No,
It
26.
hits.
27 damage.
Nice.
Then it's going to be a standard hit for my second attack. 24 to hit.
Yeah.
There's another 6 piercing damage.
Yeah, you are raining all kinds of arrow hell down on the White Witch.
Then I want to do.
She looks towards you after that second hit, and her eyes go blue.
I want to try and do something cool. So I'm going to switch to my sword.
Okay.
I'm going to throw it in the air and say, Mr. Our Lady of Magic, protect smoke.
Okay.
I need a token.
Yeah, I will get one.
It's going to go there.
Bear with me. I just want some objects. I don't have many object tokens. Bear with me. Yeah, I just get this regular old sword here. Bear with me 1 second. What was it called? Lecheria's what?
I've called it Lecheria's Blessing now.
Okay, I'm going to say it's controlled by Jacob. You should be able to see that. And you said it flies towards smoke, does it?
30 feet.
Yeah. Okay.
Which just gets there, and it's going to, because it's part of the same bonus action,
Yeah.
it's going to attack the Mephit.
Good.
And it uses my attack to do so. 27 to hit the Mephit.
Yeah.
That's 5 piercing damage.
Very good.
And it just floats there by itself, this magic sword.
Yeah.
And that's my turn.
Awesome.
There's no concentration she needs to.
No, it just does it for 4 rounds.
No, that's not what I'm talking
You have no
Oh.
idea.
Okay.
Tisha.
Yes. Knowing that she's been attacked with cold damage up to this point, I'm going to cast something I've not cast before, which is Fire Shield, and I'm going to use it to cast a Warm Shield that grants resistance to cold damage. And
Do you want to just post Fire Shield? Just click on Display on VTT, just so we can make sure I know how it works. Wreathe your body, shedding a bright light. Flames give you a warning. So you get resistance to cold damage using the warm shield. Awesome.
And then if I get attacked, they get 2d8 because I erupt.
10-foot radius circle. Let's go.
It's pretty cool.
Literally, no, the opposite. Oh, yeah.
Pretty warm.
Is it? Can you see an aura now? Oh yeah, you should
Yes.
be able to.
Yeah.
Very good.
So do I need to cast that, or is that? Yeah, I do. Don't I?
Yeah, that's an action to cast.
Yep. Just makes it happen and does my.
And it's wild magic.
Creature within. Yeah, so it takes 9 fire damage. 9 fire damage is enough to finish this method off.
That's only if it attacks and
Attacks her.
it's...
Oh, is it not just within the?
No.
Oh, whenever a creature hits you with an attack. Sorry, you're right. Apologies.
Yeah, coming soon, basically.
So you want to make that wild magic surge?
Yes. Although I'm going to move a little bit. I'm going to try and head out to be more, effective. But I want that still within radius.
Well, you move where you want to move. Your movement in this area.
I can move 5 feet.
Double. So moving 5 feet across you 10 feet because it's difficult terrain. You're in the eyes of
okay.
the
I'll
cinema.
stay where I am because it needs to be within. I assume it's going to attack me next.
Well,
Actually,
it could take damage, couldn't it?
Yes, but it has to be within 5 feet. Oh, okay. So it can follow me.
You move away, and it takes an opportunity
within
attack.
5 feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can move. My movement is 30, so I can move 15. Is what you're basically saying.
Okay. Are you going to follow Nain or go past Mia? Or?
I don't go very far, but I'm going to that sea. I'm going to go Nain.
Okay.
And I think I go about there.
The ice mephit will attack you with its claws, and it will hit you for 5 slashing and 2 cold, but it will be the last thing it ever does.
Yep.
Do I take that?
Yeah, you take it. 5 slashing, 2 cold.
But it's now dead.
It is dead.
But it got attacked with that. Okay, so 7. Okay.
So it just slashes and then erupts into flames.
Roll that d20.
Yeah,
yes. Hang on. Just changing it to 64. Okay, and roll a d20. No.
Never mind.
Disappointed.
One day.
Okay, Tilly, you need to take another 21 cold damage.
Okay, well that gets rid of the toad.
So
what happens now?
You would be stunned in your regular form, -3 damage.
Okay.
So let me just take the toad away. Hold on.
You gave the toad and then you took it away.
Yup.
Hold on. Token layer. Objects and tokens. That can disappear. You're there. So -3 damage on that token.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you can repeat the charisma saving throw at the end of this turn.
Is that sphere still surrounds me?
Yes, you're still inside the magical crystal.
And I can't do anything else. Just that.
No, you're stunned.
Got it.
Charisma saving throw.
You fail that save.
Same thing as last
You're
time.
still imprisoned.
Okay.
Okay. Mia.
Yep, I'm gonna just shuffle this way, just so I have Tisha in range of me, and I'm gonna cast Bless.
Ooh, okay.
So 3 creatures of my choice. So it'll just be the 3 that are in range. So that's Tilly, Tisha, and me.
Bear with me, I'm just checking whether you can affect Tilly. No, you cannot affect Tilly from outside the crystal. You can't cast a spell on her that she's inside.
Well, I don't know that probably.
No,
so
you don't. So you'd reach out to try and bless them, but
what does that mean? Bless again?
I will display it.
Oh,
It basically adds a little.
Are you getting Nain with that?
I won't be. No.
Okay.
Cat roll.
I don't. She's not within range.
Yeah, it's all right. Just checking.
Cool.
So you get a D4 on attacks or saves.
And saving throws.
Cool.
Anything else you're doing?
No.
Alrighty. Nain is going to book it. 1, 2, excuse me, 3, 4, 5. And she'll attack this ice mephit a couple of times. It's only 11. And she'll hit it both times. And 14 damage into... Oh, 14 is exactly what it had left. How about that? However, she's going to get hit for 6 points of piercing damage. Dee-dee-dee. Okay. As we move to the top of the round, these people are trying to escape. This one... I'll just say that one's gone. Yeah, okay. Cool. Smoke, you're up. Your glaive's still in the ground, but this weird floating sword has seemed to come to your aid. I've seen this before.
Yeah, well, it's not going to stop me continuing to attack, I guess. That's about all I can do right now, so I'm just going to... 18 to hit, another 8 damage.
Mm-hmm.
It's 2.
Can't sustain another one of them.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, that's another 6 damage.
It's nearly dead. It's literally clinging on to its last icy breaths.
Let's give it another one. 14?
Yep.
There we go.
You extinguish it, however. Make a dex save.
Oh, yeah.
That's a fail. So you will take 6 slashing damage.
6 damage. And I will bonus action second wind. Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
So needed.
Max.
Get rid of that. 22.
Your dice are a real roller coaster this evening.
I know, yeah. Right, so I'm there. That guy's gone. So the next thing I need to do is try and pick up my glaive, which I can't do on this turn, but I'm going to move to where it was. So I think it was in front of me when I was there.
Yeah, correct. And your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, at the end of your turn, it's not been doing these, and I really need to remember to do them more often. It's going to take a legendary action.
Uh-oh.
Swirling ice and open flames. Swirling ice and blue flames are cast out. There's no save against this. So it's not quite a cone of cold, but it's... I just want the ruler. Oh, yeah, so just smoke. Yeah, it's just smoke, unfortunately. I thought I might get a few more people. You just take another 5 piercing damage as these kind of ice shards coat you. Now then, what's it going to do? Breaks off an ice shard from her armor and throws it towards Jacob.
Hello.
Hello. That shard, Jacob, as it flies towards you, shatters and cracks, and like a cluster bomb, it flies towards you. But instead of piercing ice needles, these pieces of ice transform into... Oh, hold on. Into 3 ice mephits. 1, 2, 3. And that's the end of the White Witch's go. But it's now all the ice mephits it's go. Hoi, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Smoke, make a dexterity saving throw. 1, 2, 3, 5.
15.
I think that's a pass. Let me just. Yes. You take only 5 cold damage. Jacob.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Oh my god. It's not going to hit you with any of those attacks. I just rolled a 9, a 6, and an 8. All 3 of those attacks whiff. Wonderful. That's the end of the ice method's go. It's now Jacob's go.
Okay. Gonna use my bonus action to call Lateria's blessing back to me, to near me, to attack this method.
Okay.
23 to hit.
That'll hit.
7 piercing damage on it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm then gonna draw my scimitar.
Okay.
And my shield. So,
what did you have before? Change weapon.
Hands, because I threw my weapon up in the air.
Yeah. Okay.
And my feet means I can draw 2 where I'd only be able to draw 1.
That's fine.
So I'm going to attack with my scimitar. I will attack the same one.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no. No, I'll attack this one.
Okay. Nice. So is that just 6 damage?
Just 8 damage.
8 damage. Sorry.
Yeah. Because I'm surrounded, so I don't get my sneak.
Mm-hmm.
I'm then going to attack it. Might as well. I'm going to attack the one behind me with my second attack.
Cool. Theatrical. Still hits.
Hit. 10 slashing damage. More slashing damage with the non-crit.
Yeah.
Than the crit. And then I'm going to move 5, 10, 20, 30 feet. None of them get attacks of opportunity because I've hit them all.
Okay. I'm just thinking, does being attacked by Lateria's blessing count as an attack?
Told it to attack? I don't know. Would you class a spiritual weapon as mere attacking something?
No, not really.
Then yeah, it gets an attack of opportunity. Then
that one will. Okay. Yeah, there's got to be some.
All these edge cases that we're now finding.
I know. It's new shit that we're learning, but that's going to be my ruling. So yeah, the ice method will do a claw attack. Will it hit you though? 20. Will that hit?
No.
No. Okay, so never mind. Okay, is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Alrighty. At the end of your turn, it's going to take one other legendary action. Which will be another ice flurry. So this time it will be Smoke and Jacob. You will just take 5 piercing damage from another. No save.
Oh wow!
So just 5 piercing damage as this just torrent of ice just gets flung towards you. Tisha. You're feeling pretty warm. Everything around you looks frozen.
Toasty over here. Would I know if inky darkness, necromancy, would affect this creature?
Well, there's only really one way to find out. You've definitely never encountered a creature like this before, so worth a try.
We'll go for it. See what happens. Okay, so I'm going to move a little bit for the sake of just moving, really getting closer. Half, so that puts me to that seat over there. move that there. God, it's slow progress. Okay. And then
You make it to the aisle.
I mean, yes, next to that seat. Okay. And then I'm going to go with innovation.
Mm-hmm.
So going to cast it. And then see if it does anything, right?
What's the post innovation?
Oh, yeah.
Post it up for me.
It's pretty cool if it works. It affects every turn.
5th level necromancy. Tendril of inky darkness reaches out from you.
I mean,
Reaching a creature you
Nain
can
is
see
worried.
within range. Yeah, are you within 60 feet?
Yes, I'd measured. Oh, God. Yeah, I think I measured before, but that was before I moved. That'd be hilarious, wouldn't it? I moved for no reason. Yeah.
Oh, just.
I'm in.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
in.
So they've got to make a dex save. Let's do that. Dexterity.
Pretty dark spell.
Yeah.
Galen had that.
Yeah. Yeah, I quite like it for its darkness.
Don't say
It's not
that.
letting me
Mia
make
will kill you.
It's pretty
Oh,
cool.
Without
fine.
dark, there can be no light, so it must be good to be evil
16
sometimes.
means she fails.
Hang on, what? Hang on, what? I've got blessed. Does that help?
Yeah, no, sorry. She fails against the save, so the spell
Oh.
works.
Yes.
So on a failed save, they take how much necrotic damage? 10.
Yeah. She rolled 10 on 48.
On a failed save, the target takes 48 necrotic damage. Yeah. So I prefer that. I click that, yeah?
It's done. It's done.
Oh, it's already done. Oh, sorry. Okay.
The spell you can use your action. You can use your action on each of your turns to automatically deal 48. I'll let you re-roll it each time if you want to keep using it.
Yes.
So yeah,
it's like a lazy fighting thing.
Yeah,
Just press the button.
You can see this form of the White Witch already seems corrupted by.
Oh look, I get what whenever the spell deals damage, I get yeah
equal to half, so you can take 5 healing back.
Yes. Okay, sorry, you were saying.
Yeah, you're trying to sap the life energy of this creature. That life energy you're getting back seems you just get this kind of bitter taste in your mouth. Feels like your mouth is full of wriggling maggots.
I want that back. I'm going to take it as a hit point.
You take it as the hit points, yeah, but it doesn't taste good.
Well, can I just describe that? Because it's really dark, this one. I kind of want her eyes to go black, and it's a little bit of a it's creepy kind of thing. And
Bit
then
of a throwback to your blood magic days.
Yeah. Without knowing that was what that was. I feel like it's related to some sort of TV program that's out there, and I can't think what it is. But yeah, just that kind of like grimness happens with that particular spell. Black eyes and tendrils and darkness and things like that.
As you cast it over Nain's shoulder, she turns back at you and she's like, looks a bit creeped out, like, you?
Oh, do you know what I'm thinking? It's Critical Role. It's Marisha. That's what I'm thinking. The latest.
Oh yeah, you're doing a Lordna.
Yes, exactly.
Cool. Anything else you're doing on your turn?
That is all I can do, but I'm happy with that. Thank you.
Okay, Tilly, you need to take 21 cold damage.
Cool.
And you can repeat the save if
Wait,
you wish.
was that wild magic?
Oh, sorry, yeah. Make that wild magic surge.
Here we go.
Come on.
Die.
One. Oh, never mind.
Every time you're just like wishing for the worst to happen.
Yeah. So yeah, 21 damage.
Yeah, I've taken that. I think I can do a bonus action. Because
when you're stunned.
Yeah, so stunned is these things. Right, and then the incapacitated is this. So do you think I can do a bonus action as long as it isn't moving or
no
speaking?
Actions, reactions, bonus actions count as actions is the way that's worded, I believe.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Yeah.
I gotcha. That's fine. I'll just try to save again.
So yeah, try that save. Oh, it's still not enough.
I'll just stay here.
without anybody to free you from that crystal, it's dangerous.
That's fine.
Okay. I don't have any legendary actions left. Mia, you're up.
Okay. I don't think I can get to Tilly. But I can start going. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and then I think I'm done.
Okay.
Right. I'm coming, Tilly. I'll be 20 minutes. And then let's cast a big boy on the White Witch. I'm gonna cast a guiding bolt at 7th level.
Oi.
Oh.
Yeah, that'll hit. Jesus.
Jesus, 39. Nice.
For 39 radiant damage. And she lights up again like a Christmas tree.
Yeah, she twinkles in the twilight. Can I do a fucking reaction? I don't think so. Very good.
Okay.
Is
That's
that the
all.
end of your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she can take a. No, she can't. I'm out of legendary actions. Fuck! Damn it. Okay, then it's Naeem's go. Naeem's going to carry on towards the stage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Going to see what this ice method has to offer. Whiff the first attack, even though it's only 11. Nice one, Naeem. Glad you're here. And then she takes 11. It's 11 damage from another attack. Okay. The bystanders now pretty much made it out of the way. Those who aren't frozen in their seats for the rest of eternity. Smoke, you're up.
Yep, so I've still got one in front of me. Yeah, I need to get rid of that first. I'm just going to continue using the daggers. 16.
Yeah, it'll hit.
And that's an 8.
Mm-hmm.
22 for another 7.
Yeah, it's looking rough.
Ooh, 25 and the last one for another 5.
Oh, it's clinging on to life.
Okay. I could use my bonus action to do an extra attack, but
It looks like it couldn't even sustain a cold stare at this point.
just thinking whether I want to use a defensive option. I'll risk it. I'll try and finish it off. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. There we go.
It is toast. It had 1 hit point left.
Yeah. So that's my bonus action as well. Think I'm going to move over to the flank and
Leaving
get
your
this
glaive
one.
in the ground?
Yeah. Oh, no, I am going to stay. I am going to stay.
Okay.
Going to need a lot of actions to do everything I need to do. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. It's the White Witch's turn. Yeah, Lucas, can you just roll me a d6?
Yeah.
Just going to see if I get an ability back. I do not. So, what shall we do? Shall we...
Fuck off and die.
Curl up and die, did you say?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Makes her way down into the front of the stage.
If she survives it, that's the last time Tilly ever goes to a theater.
No, Tilly.
That's it.
Don't be put off.
That's no more art. Art sucks.
She's going to send some ice darts towards Tisha. All 3, actually, because of that innovation.
Mm-hmm.
So here we go. 1, 2, 3. 26, 21, and 20.
All right, how do I've got
They
some
all
sort of
hit.
barrier. Okay.
What's your AC?
14.
Okay, so you are resistant to all the cold damage. So I'll tell you, in total, it's 17 piercing damage, which you take in full.
Okay.
But it's 9 cold damage, which is halved to 4. As these ice daggers just shoot out their
21.
hands towards you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
That'll be the end of her turn. Oh shit! Sorry, it's the ice mephits now. I just skipped it by accident, but it's their turn. Nain is going to get hit for shit 7 damage. This ice mephit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not quite going to get to Tisha. Where are the rest of these fuckers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One's just going to get to Smoke. Here we are. 21 Smoke.
Can I use a thing? Let me just double check.
Going to use shield. Reaction.
I wasn't planning to use it just now because it wasn't quite cinematic enough, but I was checking for a and that's if it misses. The parry is to reduce damage. Yeah, let's just we'll just parry it. How much damage, sorry, did you say it was?
Well, it's 21 to hit and then 4 slashing and 4 cold.
Okay, so I can reduce it by a number on a d10 plus 4.
Is that all incoming damage or just slashing based on bludgeoning?
When a creature damages you with a melee attack.
Okay, fair enough.
So 5 plus 4, so I can neutralize the damage basically.
Yeah.
Make sure I tick that one off.
How do you do that? With what? With like a shield or your sword or what?
I think so. The way I've envisioned it is like when I'm just walking around town and stuff, and I don't have my shield equipped, which I don't. It's just kind of slung over my back with like a sort of tarp on it or something. So maybe I just like do a kind of a spin and just it goes on my back as I spin round.
Okay, you like turtle shell block.
I parry it with a.
I'm going to say, because you totally nullified all the damage, there's one left over, it's going to take 1 bludgeoning damage from that.
Cool.
Cool. Right, there are more mephits.
And they're all going to come and glomp me now.
Yeah. Okay, here we go then. 1, 2, 3. Oh, out of the 3 attacks, 2 is going to miss. 1 is going to be a 22. Will that hit?
That hits.
Okay, then that'll be 2 slashing and 3 cold damage for you, Jacob.
Okay.
Okay. Now it is your go.
I'm going to have to attack the mephits again. So Lecheria's Blessing, I'm going to tell it to attack this one.
Mm-hmm.
Blah, blah, blah.
That'll hit.
18. For 8 piercing on it.
Yeah, it looks on its. Yeah, it doesn't look healthy.
I'm then going to attack this one with my scimitar.
Okay.
22. Yep. For 8 slashing.
Yeah, that one looks even less healthy.
And then, having attacked those 2, I'm going to move 10 foot, 20 foot, because it's difficult terrain.
Okay, you attacked this one with Lecheria's Blessing, right?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, so that one will get an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
So it's not going to hit though. Never mind.
Cool. So this one now gets attacked with a scimitar, but I'm 1v1ing it, so I get my sneak if it hits. Yeah.
Even though an enemy is or an ally is in 5 feet of it.
Yeah, it's if something's within 5 feet of me.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
23.
that will destroy it. So you can make a dex save, please.
Clicked it. 27, so no damage.
Yeah, that's 0 damage for you with your evasion.
Yep. Because
Very good.
So I've also got 10 foot of movement left, so I'm going to jump down here.
Okay. As you jump forward, the White Witch is going to take a legendary action.
Is she now?
Yes.
Okay.
And she flings an ice dart your way, 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
6 piercing and 4 cold.
Okay. I was going to use my reaction, but I won't because I didn't say it in time.
Okay.
Cool.
Alrighty. Tisha, you are up.
Automatically deal 4d8 necrotic damage.
Roll that 4d8. Oh my god.
That's more like it.
It's the White Witch starts melting.
Is that? Do I take half of that back in?
You get 11
slugs and
HP
snail?
back, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
11 horrible HP back. It just sends a shiver up your spine. Ugh.
At least I survive, I suppose.
And you call blood magic a bad thing.
59. Well, that helps.
So that costs your action to do that. So
That's it. I'm done. Oh, I'm going to move a little bit. I don't know why I'm going towards the scary creature. Maybe I'm going for melee, but I'm going to move a little bit.
Yeah, go on, Tisha, kick his ass.
Yeah. Could be a disaster, but we'll see.
Very good.
That's it. Yep.
Okay. The White Witch is gonna use a legendary action against you. For fling an ice dart towards you. Oh, it's gonna crit this time.
Fail.
No, crit
fail.
succeeds towards you. It's still only fucking. It's. How do I read this? It's 6 piercing and 11 cold. However, you're resistant to cold, so you'd only take 5. So 6 piercing, 5 cold.
6 piercing, 5 cold.
Mm-hmm.
When can I? Sorry, 6 piercing, 5 cold. That's 11, right?
Yeah.
It's 11. When can I do mage armor? Is that at any point, or is it an action which I have to do? Okay.
Yeah.
I nearly wrote a heal. I was like, 11 points heal. Then it's not the truth, Lucy. It's a lie.
That's all right.
Okay.
It's now Tilly's go. Tilly, you need to take 21 cold damage.
Okay.
And you can repeat the save. It's a high DC. Not high enough, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Yeah. You see the sparkling crystal. Mia, you would see this. The sparkle and the light inside is starting to go out. Okay. Mia, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna head towards Tilly. So she's.
Okay.
Is she a tiny frog in a tiny crystal, or a tiny
No, the frog
gnome in a
form
tiny
is no
crystal?
longer there. But if you get up to her, you look down and you would see the freezing form of Tilly. You know, like in Superman 2 when all the bad guys are in that sphere, like.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, they're like in. She's inside this like pocket dimension crystal. You can see her, but she can't move. She's kind of frozen.
Like, being sensible, like if I hit it, will I just hurt her or will I break it?
You don't know.
Right. That doesn't look like a very sensible way to get her out of it. That was a question.
It looks urgent. I mean, you can make an Arcana check. I'll let you make an Arcana check.
Okay, come on.
Oh,
21.
That's a good roll. You think breaking this crystal might set Tilly free?
Okay. Then I'm gonna Sure, let's punch it with my battle fist.
Yeah, are you gonna grip the crystal in your battle fist and crush it? That'd be so cool.
Yeah, but like very sensitively.
Yeah, so you need to roll to hit.
11.
Okay, it doesn't hit, but what you gain now from picking it up and trying to hit it is that you would do no damage to it physically. With that Arcana check that you rolled before, I'm going to say heating it up in some way might help.
Oh, right. Okay.
It's
I mean,
ice
yeah,
crystal.
okay. If I'd known that before, then I wouldn't have done the battle fist thing, I guess.
Yeah, but there was no way to know just by looking at it like, oh, do you know what I mean? That it was immune to all damage except this particular time.
It's okay. It's no problem. I'm just gonna die next turn. It's fine.
Oh, you're going to go unconscious next turn, not die.
No.
It's fine.
Okay.
It's all right. It means you're in the hands of a good person.
You've learned. So yeah, that's
Fire
good.
damage.
Potentially. Is that the end of your go, or are you doing something else?
I don't think I can do anything. Actually, no, I won't. I'll leave it at that. Thanks.
Okay. Last legendary action as you pick up the ice crystal, the White Witch is going to turn towards you and fling an ice dart towards you, Mia. And that's going to be a crit. 2 crits in a row.
Can I undo that?
Oh, you can undo it.
that.
There's fucking no point because the crit rolls are disgustingly shit. Sorry. Do you want to undo the crit?
No, not if the roll's shit.
Well, that's metaing, but it's fine. It's 7 piercing and 5 cold for a crit.
Okay.
That's for the crit. Ugh.
Yikes.
That's a 1 extra damage on piercing and 2 extra for cold because of my crit. Would have saved you 3 damage. Anyway. It's Naeen's go. She's going to do away with this ice method. Pow. She's going to take 5 cold damage. She's got another attack left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She can't quite get to the White Witch. But yeah, we get to the top of the round. Smoke.
I shall I'm going to try and pick up the glaive.
You use that action. Strength check. It's stuck in the ground now.
Athletics, okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, 9.
Oh, it's a DC 10, man.
God. It's terrible rolls today.
It was a 7. It was an 8 last time, and now it's a 9.
Yeah.
Goodness me. Yeah. So yeah, it's just stuck in there.
I will use a bonus action to get a good old healing potion. Oof, not amazing, but I'll take it.
Glub.
Yep. I'm gonna have to stay there.
Alrighty. White Witch time. She's going to float over to Naeen. And she's going to clobber her. As she extends her hand, an icy morning star apparates in her grasp. And she swings it towards Naeen. And crit fails. Brilliant. I'm going to say it hits her and shatters. No more icy morning star. Brilliant. She does get another icy attack, but that's going to miss Naeen. Brilliant. That was useless. Ice methods go. 1, 2, 3. Gets in between Jacob and Smoke. 1, 2, and gets here. So Jacob, 15's not going to hit you, is it?
Nope.
I rolled really shit. Smoke, 22 will hit you though, won't it?
It shall.
Oh, 2 slashing and 3 cold.
Okay.
The other one's
Whittling
going to
away.
come. The next one will attack Jacob. I get another go. Another 15. Motherfucker. Never mind. Okay, it's the end of the ice method's go. Now it's Jacob.
Okay, so on my turn, I would like to. This is turn 4. So what I'd like to do is attack this method with my scimitar.
Yeah.
That hits.
Oh, just hits.
Roll a 2.
Yeah, it's very hard to miss.
5 slashing.
Yeah, it's clinging on to its last icy breaths. Looks
Okay.
very fucked.
Which case I will risk 2 opportunity attacks to move to. No, actually 1. That one can do an opportunity attack on me. That one can't because I just hit it. So
Yeah,
I'll risk an opportunity.
Nope, it'll miss. Roll a 5.
Yep. So this one's getting my other scimitar attack, but I'm now flanking it with smoke.
Yep.
23.
Yep.
21 slashing damage.
You extinguish this ice method.
Cool.
Yay!
Clean up crew.
Then I'm going to stow my dagger, and then as bonus action, tell the Lataria's Blessing to attack the ice method that's almost dead. So it's going to move to
this one?
here. So, sorry, I was going to move it to here, attack it.
Yeah. Roll hit. Yep. Don't even bother rolling damage. It's gone. Had 1 HP.
And then Lataria's Blessing returns to my hand because it's its 4th round.
Okay. Have you got hand free?
I stowed my dagger before I used my bonus action.
Okay.
Is Jacob like just killing everything? Is that everything that happens?
That's basically what he does.
It's what Jacob. Now he can do it remotely with the flying sword.
Oh yeah, cool. Every time I'm like planning my go, I'm like, Jesus, he keeps going at this. It's cool. Yeah, cool. Good.
Yeah, that's my turn. Oh no, I've got movement. So
6 attacks.
No, I'm not a fighter.
He's covered the whole of the right side of the screen, basically. X.
I will move. I've moved 10, 20. I'll move to there. So that on Smoke's turn, he can go flank the method.
Yeah, flanking method's cool. I'll just move this one out of the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me my buddy help. That's what I do.
All right.
Buddy help.
I have one legendary action left. Seeing you dispatch so many of its underlings, it's going to fling a ice dart towards you. The White Witch. 24 will hit.
I'll reaction to half the damage.
Okay, 6 piercing in 1 cold. So
Okay.
it'd be 3
7.
damage in total.
Oh, 3. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Jacob nonchalantly brushes the ice crystals off his armor.
Show off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tisha.
Tisha, your friendly neighborhood Tisha, is a sorceress, right? She has special sorcery points.
There you go.
So there we go.
You're gonna use
every now and again they might come out. Yeah. So I'm gonna use some, and I'm gonna use. What am I doing? I'm turning the quickened, I think, so that I'm gonna get my mage armor, guys. That's basically what I'm after.
You're going to cast mage armor as a bonus action with using sorcery points for a quicker spell.
That's correct. Do you need me to do anything with that, or just
No,
you just know it?
Upgrade your AC. You know what it is now.
So yes, I know what my AC is now, so that's happened. Cool, got mage armor, but
Brilliant.
I'm gonna do go back. So now I'm a little bit protected, and I just gotta find that 4 whatever because I'm still gonna attack.
48.
4d8, yeah.
Using your action to do the 4d8, 12 damage. So you
Oh,
can bring
fuck, that's
6
bad.
HP back. Sorry, does mage armor consume a spell slot? Is that wild magic?
Yes,
That's
yes, it
lovely.
is.
Yeah.
First level spell.
Yes. Hang on, let me just throw that little. Cause I don't think mine are mage armor. Where are you?
First level, I think.
Mage armor. Yeah, first. Okay, cool.
Come
I'll
on.
add that one in. Right.
Fireball centered on yourself. Let's
What's
go.
my? I can go back on 6 health though, right? That's what I
Yeah,
can.
6 health.
Yeah. But before that, you're very excited about this, guys.
No.
Oh,
The
no.
opposite.
That's a good roll usually. I mean,
Yeah, it is
you are
usually.
just not impressed by that.
Yeah.
So 6 health of snails and slugs, right? Yeah.
If that was the key, we'd be in.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The
The
mystery.
room cupboard.
Somewhere in the metaverse, a door is just magically unlocked. Okay. Is that the end of your go, Tisha, or are you moving?
Sometimes I pull the screen out and it doesn't do it.
Has that method always been in front of you? I think I just forgot to attack you with it.
Yeah,
I mean, I've had the turnover in front of it, so I don't know, guys.
Yeah.
It's been over the top.
I think
Yeah,
it
it
was
was-
just frozen.
Yeah, I'm just going to attack you with it now, but you can still have your mage armor.
Okay.
So 19, does that hit you?
Yes.
Oh.
But I
However,
got
It
resistance.
takes damage. Yeah,
Yeah.
it takes 2d8 damage as well.
Okay. So 5
Calm
slashing.
down, Gareth. He knows.
You take 5 slashing damage and
Okay.
1 cold. Does that go down to no cold? Or just
Yes, it does.
Okay.
No, it's the minimum. It's the
It's minimum of 1, so it's
Yeah,
still
it's the
1.
minimum of
Yeah,
one.
so 5
Oh, so
slashing, 1 cold. However, it takes damage from attacking you, doesn't it?
Yes.
Like
And
Gareth said.
yes. I'm
did
back
say
to
that.
40. Oh, I'm back to literally that whole what I got back. I've just taken off again.
2d8.
2d8. Roll it.
Me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Fire shield. Fire shield.
2d8.
Yay! 8 fire.
8.
8 fire.
Yes.
It lets out a screech as it immediately regrets slashing you with its icy claws.
Yes. Don't come at me when I got a fire shield. Yeah, that's what Tisha says.
It is at this moment that he knew.
Lessons were learned.
Tilly, you're going to take 21 cold damage.
Yeah, I'm down.
That means you cannot make the saving throw to get out, right?
True,
If you're unconscious.
I guess.
So you're just staying in the crystal
Yep.
until somebody gets you out. Whether you're alive or dead when you come out, we will see. Okay, Mia, it's your go. You see the glowing light from the crystal just fade out as Tilly, the vision of Tilly on the inside, turns grey.
Cool. What I would like to do is I want to. How does Green Flame Blade work? Do I cast it? Can I cast it on?
Yeah, so you can cast it on your battle fist and make a melee attack against the crystal, and the additional fire damage, if it hits, will damage the crystal. So you've got to roll to hit
With my battle fist.
with your battle fist.
Oh my god, a 13.
It is not enough to hit.
It's a crystal on the floor. It's not escaping. What the hell is its AC?
It's in my hand. I've got it.
I'm not going to tell you what the AC is, but it's not 13 or 15. So
Probably 16, knowing our luck.
okay. Nain, she seemingly kind of gets very, very cold, and you see this kind of crackling ice off her skin as she tries to shake it off. She just takes some damage just from being there. But she's going to try, and she's like, "Why am I doing this? I'm new in town." And she goes for the White Witch. One attack misses, the other hits. 14 points of damage. Not bad. Okay. Smoke.
Yeah. I need to pick up the thing. Screw it. Let's try and finish off this creature. Yeah, I'll take the one between me and Jacob.
Okay, that's advantage.
Oh yeah.
Might as well roll, see if you crit.
Just in case I crit. Yeah. Not on that one, was 22. 5 damage.
Okay.
27 on that one.
Yep.
Another 5.
Yeah.
19 for another 5.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't look like it could hold on through another flurry of those attacks. It is splintering, the ice is splintering off it, and it's struggling to maintain its flight.
Okay, well, I don't use a bonus action for much else right now, so let's do a final dagger attack. Oh,
Hey.
8 crit, there you go. Probably didn't need it at all right now, but there you go, 8 damage.
Yeah, you destroy it.
And does this one explode?
It does, and it means Jacob and Smoke have to make a dex save.
That's you.
You pass.
Oh.
Jacob. You
fail.
No, it said pass. So you both take. Well, Smoke takes 2 slashing damage, and Jacob takes none. He's just too quick. What are you doing, Smoke? Anything with your movement, or?
No, I wiped all these out. I was gonna try and probably take the glaive next turn, hopefully.
Okay. White witches go. Lucas, will you just roll me a d6 again?
Sure.
Aha. Well, Nain and Tisha, I would like you guys to make Constitution saving throws.
Oh my god.
I've got bless. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
That's a D4. That's a D4.
That's
And
not
a
gonna
D.
be enough.
It isn't. Nain is going to succeed.
No, sister.
Yeah. However,
Oh well.
you are resistant to this though, because another cone of cold comes your way. It would be 36 damage. However, it's now
18.
18 damage to you, and it's 18 to Nain as well.
That's still a
That
lot.
fire shield is pretty clutch.
Yeah.
Good thing it's not a concentration.
Yeah.
Enervation is though. I think you need to make a.
Yeah, make a save against Enervation. So
DC 10 because it's half the damage you took, or DC 10, whichever is.
Yeah.
What am I doing, guys? Rolling.
Con save.
Another con save.
Oh, sorry.
You need 10 or higher.
Still blessed.
Come on.
Yeah.
You made it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
So that means my spell is still going. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At this point, the White Witch is going to use her movement to fly back onto the
Run
stage.
away. Yeah.
Nain get an attack of opportunity then.
She does.
Yay! Kill her, Nain!
Yeah. Oh, get it, sis.
She's going to whiff it though, unfortunately.
Of course she is.
Right, Ice Mephits. There's not many left.
I think they're all dead.
There's
One in
only
front of
one
me.
in front of Tisha.
That we didn't know was there.
Yeah. 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Take 4 slashing and 2 cold. The 2 is already reduced.
Redirected. Okay.
Yeah,
Surprised
but you,
that he was brave enough to attack her again.
Yeah, idiot. You learned that
you
lesson,
need to
didn't you?
make that con save once more.
Oh God, I've just healed myself, and I didn't mean
It's
that.
DC 10.
What damage did I just have? Sorry.
6 in total.
6. Yeah. Put it back on. Just being cheeky. 24. Okay, sorry. What are you asking me to do?
Con
Make a
save.
con save.
Another one. Oh,
Yeah.
it's a never-ending con save situation.
Oh my
Ooh.
god! Another
Just-
dead.
And then you make,
That's
and then it's
beautiful.
2d8.
Then it's 2d8 damage to the guy. Yeah.
Yeah, 2d8.
Well,
Yeah, it's hanging on. My little ice method. Still there.
I appreciate it, to be honest.
Okay.
Die.
Jacob.
24.
Seeing there's no methods over here, but there's a big, horrible, nasty white witch, I'm going to stow and draw my bow. And I'm going to attack with my bow. I'm going to use my steady aim feature to give myself advantage on the first attack.
Mm-hmm.
So 27 to hit.
Yep.
29 piercing damage.
Nice. Yeah, you take a clean chunk of armor, it shatters off the middle of the White Witch. She's looking rough now.
Second attack. Ooh. Whiff.
Whiff.
Okay, I'm going to action surge to give myself another action and go again.
Okay,
25 to hit.
that'll hit.
Another 9 piercing.
Yeah.
And my
Looking bad.
final one. Another one, I think. Because I've action surge. Do I get both or only one attack for an
Only
action surge?
one attack of an action
Okay.
surge.
Cool. So that's it. That's bonus action. That's it. That's my turn.
All right.
Decent amount of damage. 38 damage there.
Just going to use a
Legendary action.
legendary action.
She
Yeah,
does not
she
like-
flings. She's going to use all the legendary actions all in one go to create 3 more ice methods.
No.
Hold on. I'll just basically bring these guys back to life.
That pesky little
How many
bat.
times must I kill you?
Yes. They return. I'm playing The Witcher 3 on my Switch at the moment. I've got yeah, and maybe this isn't the right thing, but there's these creatures that when you attack them, maybe it was more what they did earlier, and it blows up, and then I get attacked from it for being too close to it.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
It's reminding me of
All
not
right.
great when you don't know how to defend yourself though.
One of these ice methods is going to attack Jacob. 20?
Nope.
Nope. Smoke. You're going to get a couple of attacks at advantage because they're flanking you. 22?
Yep.
Yeah, the other one will miss. However, this one will be 3 slashing and 3 cold.
Okay.
Okay. You had your turn, Jacob. It's Tisha's go now.
Okay, so I'm going to use Quicken Spell again and spend 2 more sorcery points. That'll mean I have 6 left. And then I'm going to confirm that. That's gone in there. And I'm going to do the usual whatever I roll to carry on attacking that woman.
48.
4d8. Okay, I'll just roll that one from over there. Thank you. 4d8. 20?
How do you want to do this?
Hey, well, I mean, it's already been happening to her again and again. Hey, that means I get 10 points back, right?
Yeah.
What happens? Necromancy, tendrils, black darkness that swirl around and then attack in the eyes and then rip her apart. I always do that. I don't know. And then there's just like black smoke everywhere.
As you tear into this visage of the White Witch, she begins to be ripped apart and she screams. And in this chorus of voices, one a woman in distress and the other some godly being screams and shouts so the whole theatre can hear. The Black Witch has returned. He now comes for his revenge, consuming us all. Save her! And shatters. And as the White Witch shatters, the room is once more engulfed in magical darkness. And in the silence, you hear a rumbling. The circle shall pay for their treachery, and I will consume their domain, one by one.
You can try, bitch queen.
That was a good show.
As the drift globes flicker and come back on,
Have all the little batty things gone?
all the little methods have gone.
Didn't need to spend me sorcery.
And one that Mir, the crystal is still in your hand in the battle fist. Tilly, it's going to be the start of your turn next. So I'm going to say, for the purposes of the damage you would have taken, just to fail one death saving throw.
Okay.
However,
do I also roll it in the same turn, or
if
it's
yeah, it would be your turn next. So you fail one and then take one. So roll it. Ooh, 2 fails. You got as you see around you all the frozen corpses of the former audience members. Mir, you see the image of Tilly in this rock fading.
Oh my god!
My god. Can I want like more reliable fire, but it's damage that it needs to take. Like I couldn't light a tinderbox, could I?
It would take your action to light it, and then it wouldn't do as much damage, you think, as Green Flame Blade.
Right. Then I guess
it's up to you.
I'll have to try Green Flame Blade again with my battle fist again.
So this is going to be your one chance before another death saving throw. Unless the rest of the people have got a very quick idea from far away. But
wait, hang on.
Like fire, I need fire.
Okay,
where's my bend look? Can that help in any way?
That can help with the death save for and the attack, I think, can't it?
She doesn't know that death saves are happening. If it can help with the attack, I'll let that happen. Is that just adding a D4?
Yeah, 1d4 for bend look.
Okay,
can I stack?
Bless and bend look I will let stack for the purposes of this. So roll to hit.
Oh.
It hits.
Please.
The bludgeoning damage does nothing. However, you need to roll for your Green Flame Blade.
Okay.
The cantrip that you never use, which has turned into this clutch ability to save another character's life.
Lagging off the other day.
Yeah.
What if it doesn't do enough? Oh, that's a lot of fucking damage.
The AC was 18. It had 9 hit points and immunity to all damage except fire. So, with this flaming green battle fist, you crush the crystal, And flung before you, magically transported in front of you, is the unconscious body of Tilly. She's free. Does anybody else have something? I'm going to say Tisha's. Well, you didn't need to use your bend luck. So if anybody else has got a quick idea to help Tilly, this be before she makes another death saving throw?
I don't know if it'd work, but I have that bloodstone, which is a magical healing.
Okay, just post it up for me once more.
That's like
You need-
super
You use
bad.
blood magic, yeah?
Oh god.
If it saves Tilly, it saves Tilly.
You have to be attuned to this, though.
No,
Right?
Don't think so.
I just have to have bled on it to recharge
Splash
it.
your
Oh,
hand and
fucking
bleed
hell.
onto taking the. You hit.
So yeah, so
I don't know if it's Jacob only, but
yeah, you're the only one who knows what the fuck it is. So
Oh
and
wait,
you've
but
got to
it
do this
doesn't heal
quickly.
anybody else, just you.
Yeah, that's true.
oh, does it? Okay,
Your hit point maximum is reduced. What you
that's
get,
well,
I
that's
remember.
before when I bled on it originally.
Check the bottom line. What happens when
Oh, you recover too? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah,
I can't
so
use that.
you try and you pull out this blood magical thing, and Tisha looks at you sideways. But
It just
has
Oh,
anybody else got
too
anything
late.
that can that can help
Could I have used my bonus action? A bit delayed
to?
to speak the word to the devotee censer and get some incense going.
Are you wielding your censer and the battle fist?
Maybe not.
It's because the battle fist counts as a mace weapon, so you can't. Do you know what I mean?
You don't
Are you
have-
holding your shield and the
Yeah.
battle fist, or the shield and the censer?
You don't have healing word, do you?
No. I've
Okay,
got cure wounds ready to go, but I'm not allowed to cast anything until you've done a death saving throw.
so yeah, in this vital moment, as Tilly's body is returned, you see her exhale one breath, make the last death saving throw.
Oh my
crit,
god.
crit, 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 crit.
Hold on, guys. All right,
Suspense.
I'm doing it.
Shit.
That breath leaves Tilly's cold lips, and Mia, in your arms, you hold a dead halfling.
Oh god. No, 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 no. We don't have any diamonds, do we?
You've got one on order.
Yes.
Cool, thanks.
It'll arrive within a 10-day.
I mean,
Ready?
That means
Yeah,
He's
I'm
not
not
here.
making another character. Fuck this.
I'll just say, Lucas, the monster
what's
which I just
Ian
made
got?
you all fight, I have fought, and what happened to you happened to me. It's just one of those abilities.
And did you die?
No, but I was trapped and then separated from the rest of the party for like a whole session, which was difficult. But anyway, okay. So
we're idiots.
Why?
You could have made that death save at advantage.
why?
She's got inspiration. You gave her inspiration earlier in the session.
I do. I forgot about it.
Too late. It's just one of those things.
Is this the end? Is there no other way?
What I mean, what do you want
I
to do
can't
now,
bring
guys?
it back without a diamond.
speak to Mistra and say, "Oi," in a better way.
Oh yeah, a divine intervention.
You
I'll
want to
try
try
it. Absolutely.
It can't work
Forgot
again.
about
It's
that.
impossible.
Yeah.
D100
Okay. No. Yeah. D100.
less
And
than
what level am
level
I?
less than 13, is it?
A 13 or less, I
Mhm.
think. Equal or less to your cleric level. Ugh. Okay. Ah.
Wah.
Try not level 52 cleric, right?
The most powerful cleric ever. So you stand around Tilly, having been isolated and trapped in this crystalline prison, has had her life essence sapped from her. She shares the same fate, it seems, of all of these innocent bystanders. The other actors, including what's her name, Confidence, seemingly nowhere to be seen. What do you want to do?
Is there? I ordered a diamond. It should be here soon. Can you do that spell that will stop her from moving on until we can get a diamond?
I don't know a spell like that.
It was that spell that made it 10-day. You used it on his corpse.
I don't have a spell like that.
Thought you did. I thought
Do
you
you mean
had
gentle repose?
gentle repose.
Yeah. I don't think I know it.
Who cast it then?
I don't know, but I don't have it today anyway.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So what? The question remains. What?
God.
To do?
I think we've got to take the body to the temple, right?
Yeah, realistically, we're going to go to the temple and be very, very sad.
Yes.
Again.
Okay,
Figure
lots
out
of
how to get a
sadness.
diamond more quickly.
There's also loads of dead people.
Yeah, this was
innocent
an act of terror.
bystanders. Yeah. Where are the guard people? Why did no idea that this was going on? Wasn't loud enough for them. We need to kind of tell people, right? And we need to go and do some prayers and something for Tilly.
Nain, can I help? Is there anything I can do? That poor little halfling. She was so cute. What?
You've got a diamond.
No, I don't have a diamond. That doesn't mean I couldn't go try and steal one, though.
Yes, go steal one.
I think I'm going to go see Ruby, see if she can get her hands on one.
Well, Nain, I mean, she kind of looks for Tisha's approval, even though she said yes, go steal one. You think this is a good cause, right? This is important.
Yeah, absolutely. Exchange a jacket potato. Go do what you can.
He takes out a jacket potato, unfurls it to see if there's a diamond in it. Oh, okay.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
okay,
she will never like the theatre. She said she didn't like it, and now she definitely will never like the spirit. Will never be okay with the theatre again if we don't try and change this around.
Yeah. Okay. I'll see what I can turn up. I'll be back at the temple before midnight.
Yeah, I mean, is that how long do we have to kind of do the spell with a diamond? Is there a time limit on it?
24 hours.
I have now I have Raise Dead prepared, so it's 10 days.
10 days.
Oh, okay.
So
we can find
it
a
has to be a
diamond.
diamond worth 500 gold pieces.
Got one of those on order, so that should arrive in about 8 days.
It just
Then we can do it.
You remember she said it was within a 10-day, and it will be delivered to you by courier, if you remember.
Yeah. So we have one definitely within a 10-day. We can try and speed it up. Try and get her back tonight. I can go see if Ruby's got it now.
I think that's a good shout. Try that before we stop.
You did just order it
Shopping.
yesterday. Just saying.
Oh, it was yesterday.
Or was it even this morning?
It may have been this morning.
It was this morning.
This
Yeah.
morning.
You want to be
that?
if you want to be that customer, like total Karen mode. Have you got my diamond yet?
There's an engaged couple somewhere in Silvercrest with a big diamond.
Heist.
Naeem, go find them.
I saw them as well. I'll turn to Naeem and describe the couple, and they've got a very big engagement ring.
Good. Be evil.
I mean, Naeem looks like she could be persuaded. You could, if that's what you wanted to do, someone can roll a persuasion check. But it's you're the ones at the top of the power dynamic. You're the heroes of the city. You know what I mean? You're giving someone new to the city.
Pastor, like he's pretty big bod. Does he not have a spare diamond around? We're in with the crew here.
Basically, what we're experiencing, Lucy, is over a 6 to 9 month period, the party's reticence to go and investigate the reopening of the diamond mines, and now we're paying the price.
Yeah, basically, he keeps telling us that this mine are having problems, and we've still not been.
This is what happens.
We're sat on our asses. You're like, oh yeah, the mine's in trouble, and there's a monster.
Yeah, but by the way, there's a dragon overhead.
In the city, and there's a dragon, a literal dragon.
Yeah. Hey, what can I say?
We need a diamond.
Still, regardless.
To the diamond mine.
The diamond mine.
Within 10 days.
Oh, so now you want to go to the diamond mine?
Yeah.
Yes.
But only as far in as the first diamond.
Oh, there's one. Oh, that weird magical aura, some sort of mystery, maybe some monsters. Nah, we'll just take this.
Word of recall, back to the temple, raise Tilly, and we're happy.
Right.
Well,
do we need to put Tilly on ice?
It looks like it, doesn't it?
This is the place to do it.
Oh, it's true.
Time to cool off. Chill out, Tilly.
I think after sort of cursing and shouting angrily at the frustration of watching all these innocent people get frozen and shattered into pieces as well, as Tilly going down, Smoke will just try and run for help, but not before he'll give his support for Naeem to do whatever she needs to do if she can get a hold of a diamond. No.
Okay, you make that persuasion check, Smoke. You look earnestly into Naeem's eyes and say, "Go fucking
I don't
get
give
that
a shit
diamond."
about the law. I don't know if I'm very good at these though. But, what's this? It's telling me I've got advantage for some reason.
Advantage on persuasion.
Oh, it's the dwarves thing. Never mind.
Against dwarves.
Normal roll. 16.
Okay. You see Naeem with a bit of a twinkle in her eye. And she leans into you and says, tell Leica I'll be late. And she gives you a wink.
Yeah,
and heads out the door.
And beyond that, I'm just running out into the street and trying to get help.
You see, basically, the people who did escape the theatre have just been running around in a panic. It's just total pandemonium. Guards are trying to reassure people. Descriptions of frozen corpses are being exchanged. But you know already that the guards were really short-handed today. And chaos erupts. You could, get the ear of a guard, if not their full attention.
It's really just to notify them what's happening. As long as the scene, if they become aware of the scene, that was all it was. Yeah,
they're definitely aware. Yeah.
I just checked, dear. When I tore that creature apart, there was another voice. Did I kill an innocent?
It was possessing.
You could ask the rest of the party what that voice was.
Well,
they probably would recognize it.
The first voice, when you heard the two women, one evil and one thing, one of them would be the voice of, forgot her name. the actress playing the White Witch, who was
Yes,
destroyed when you tore her.
Confidence.
Confidence. So you had you heard Confidence and the person possessing Confidence, who was
But
Which
did I
was-
kill Confident?
who is an evil that we don't name.
Umberly.
What was Umberly? What Umberly?
Oh, I don't know. Don't ask me. I get confused.
The
Panaku.
P word.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry, made you say it. Sorry.
So do we understand what's happened there through the story and the possession and no?
Yeah, Umberly got
outside.
jealous that the people weren't worshipping her anymore, so she came up with a plan to drown the land to start again, so that everybody would respect her. The White Witch said, "No, that's evil," and the Coven banished her to the abyss, where she got twisted and became Panaku and swore revenge.
Who was then brought forth by Calixeros when he opened the portal.
Yeah.
But what's with all the frozen shit now though?
What's up with Elsa? I don't know.
I was going that route myself. Yep. I was about to start singing into the unknown.
I don't want to give it you, but never mind.
Are we being stupid?
Frozen.
God.
What?
Like
Any
there's
god
oral stuff going on, right? But
Mm,
not our role.
oral.
Unless there's another portal open. That's my first thought.
Why would Oral be attacking everyone and blasting us with ice?
Because
I pissed her off with my Christmas cards.
that must be it. Or maybe because you brought Panaku in, kind of.
Gotta be something to do with the
Me?
dragon, has it?
And, I mean,
Nothing to do
you
with the
know.
dragon.
I mean, it would be something to do maybe with Aura. That's the only thing.
Someone make an intelligence check. Someone else make an insight check.
I'll do it.
Because I don't want to get
You guys
overly
are good at that
confusing.
stuff.
I've got +2 intelligence.
I've only
Fucking
got
hell.
+1.
Jacob's
Insight
not.
me.
So I need that intelligence check.
Boo.
Oh god.
All right. You don't know why with that intelligence check, but it seems to be that Panaku, having completely absorbed Umberly's domain, I transformed. Umberly becomes Panaku. Panaku seems to now have absorbed Oral's domain.
Oh god.
Oh god, which means he's also gunning for Mistra.
For all of them, you don't remember what was
Yeah.
Yeah,
happening
for all
in
of them.
In the
Yeah.
court,
You
yeah.
must have fucked
The-
them all.
I will consume them one by one.
Yep.
There you go.
Shit.
So he's got one. He's got two.
He's
Is Mr. left?
She's not in the
Mistra.
first circle.
No, it's who's left. Malar and Talos.
Where do they live? We need to get them a message.
The god of the hunt and the god of storms.
Hello? Hello?
Stormlord,
Oh Lord.
do you know the extended warranty on your car is about to expire?
And
Are you
also,
paying
yeah.
too much for your car insurance?
Ugh.
Holy!
They need to know.
I'm
How
so
have
sorry,
you had a
Lucas.
second character
Alright.
die, Lucas?
Listen. I don't know what.
Not
the hell
dead yet.
What the heck you doing right now? It's still. There's you still got 45 minutes. Get to it. Fucking get me back. Come on.
No,
I don't
he's
want to make a
gone.
new. I don't want to make a new character. Can we just jump to it? Come on.
Well, like Jacob said, we were going to go and check out Ruby Rolmori, and I'm wondering if we
Do it.
can
Go.
find out where the diamond is coming from, so maybe we can get there first.
Meet them on the route.
Yeah,
Intercept
you
it.
know that. Yeah. And then
Intercept it
straight
and
back
then-
into the temple with a bit of the old magic.
So I
Yeah.
take
I'm
Tilly's
off to
body the
Freddy.
temple.
You're like, okay, I'm going to go see my boyfriend. See you in a bit.
Well, no,
Take
just
Tilly's
he might know where a diamond is. I don't know.
Yeah, Mia, if you take Tilly's body to the temple, me and Smoke will go see if Ruby will tell us where the diamond's coming from. We'll meet you back at the temple. We can all set off, grab the diamond, then go back to the temple and heal Tilly.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. On the Midwinters Festival, you're going to the shop.
Yeah, that's probably not gonna work out, is it?
Midwinter's Festival.
She's probably somewhere.
You're going to
right.
break into the shop. Well, Naeem's already doing that.
No, she's going after the customers because Ruby didn't have any left. That was the problem. The whole problem is that we searched everywhere in this town.
We didn't search everywhere. I mean, we didn't come across everybody.
I mean, not
We did
people
try
who
pretty
went
hard
home
previously. We had almost the entire city kind of like show up
looking
at the
for it,
temple
yeah.
trying to get a 10 grand reward for it. So,
Oh, you did all this. Oh, okay.
yeah.
All right. So,
Yeah.
okay. I
And
didn't
that
know
was
that.
not
Back
very
his other
fruitful.
character.
Yeah.
All this
Yeah,
about 10 days ago in game.
I'm not doing another
my
character. You
God.
fucking get her back. I'm just saying. I'm not even joking.
Okay. Before Lucas quits the campaign,
Yeah.
Get her back.
do
He'll
you
never
guys?
quit.
So we'll go. We'll do Tisha and Freddie and Leica first. You know, though, that Freddie is like basically giving Leica a tour of the city.
Mm-hmm.
So how are you going to locate him?
Oh, by shouting in the streets, Freddie! Freddie!
Freddie, are you with that girl? Freddie,
Get here now!
That'll work, right?
cool. Yeah, make a performance check. The DC is probably impossibly high. But let's see if he happens to be walking within earshot.
Oh.
No.
Oh,
No,
maybe they're at this.
You see, you walk around screaming for Freddie, and a
Oh.
guard comes up to you. Are you okay, miss?
No, I'm not okay. My friend's dead. I need Freddie.
I'm sorry.
I get taken into a psychiatric thing or something.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
There's just utter sheer panic in the square. So yeah, unless you've got another idea, we'll move to Jacob and Smoke.
Move on.
Okay.
I got nothing.
Smoke isn't at his seat at the moment. So Jacob, you take about half an hour in the cold night air to get up to the Ruby Resolve.
Is that including my background that makes me travel at double speed in cities?
I was being a bit generous with the half an hour anyway. Let's say it just takes 20 minutes.
I'll bang on the door.
Yeah, it looks closed. It's Midwinter's Eve night. There's a raucous sounds coming from the nearby taverns, including the Ironbeard Inn. But in this district at this time, many of the forges are cold and the smiths are unlit.
I want to turn to Smoke at this point, but he's not here. Oh, he is here
now.
Smoke. It's all locked up, Smoke. John, the forges are cold. Everyone's in the taverns. Ruby's looks like she's shut up for the festival.
Jeez, right, okay.
Banged on the door to no avail. Smoke, what do you think? What do we... She's a friend. I don't want to break in.
I don't think she'd have anything if we did break in. She would have given it over to us.
No, I don't think Silvercrest holds the answer. I think if we go back to the temple, maybe talk about going to that mine. It's only a day. It's a day's travel to the mine. Less if we walk fast.
That might be our only hope. That and Nain.
She's tricksy.
Let's start running over to the temple.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we reconvening at the temple? I mean, Tisha, would you go home and wait for Freddie, or?
Well, I think, and I don't think, no, because what happened was I shouted very loudly and nobody came, and then people thought I was a bit nuts, and so I gave up and turned back around. I thought, well, I can't find him, so I'll go with these guys, basically.
All right, you're all make your way through the streets and reconvene. I'm gonna say it's like maybe 10:30 p.m. Like, an hour and a half before midnight.
10:21 actually, just
Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, similar time.
similar.
It's very cold. Mia, you have the prone body of the young halfling who physically couldn't hurt a soul, paid with her life, trying to, I don't know, leapfrog to the front, I guess.
That was awful.
Yeah. So what are you doing? It's 10:30.
Is there anyone around in the temple that might know the gentle repose spell?
Is midnight still? No, I'm not there yet. Sorry.
If anyone around in the temple that would know the gentle repose spell, you guys can check your characters from the meeting if you wish. I'm not sure if gentle repose is any. I'm not checking all of them myself, but I'm not sure it's on there for anyone off the top of my head.
Was Warkek a druid? Maybe he knows it.
I think it's cleric only. I might be wrong, but cleric and wizards. So
only
Freddy might know it. The thing is, you don't actually, for 10 days you don't actually need it. You could just cast that on the 9th day if there was still no diamond to extend that limit. But for 10 days you don't technically need it.
Won't you start to get some sort of?
I mean,
Thank you.
It's been 2 hours, right? She's not gonna go that, but I guess.
I think we should start to.
For setting faster.
What's it when you protect the skin in? I don't know. What's it called?
When you resurrect, she's basically rejuvenated.
Like before you put people in like a tomb in Egypt, what do you call it?
Mummify.
Please do not do that to me. Please don't do it.
Freddy.
Formaldehyde and.
Freddy does not have the spell which we're talking about, but it doesn't mean he might not be able to help.
Freddy's lost. I tried. I don't.
He's on a date with his sister-in-law potentially.
Who's gay?
Diamond.
Yeah.
I'm not interested.
No, I'm not saying that.
Well, that's Tisha. All right. Just getting jealous. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in character.
She's gay. Why? Why are you going out with her?
Yeah. You should be with me. Yeah, that kind of thing.
Yeah. So, Mia, is there anything you want to do? You don't know of any spellcaster in the immediate vicinity that might be able to help, but that doesn't mean that there's no hope, potentially.
No. Is Tisha heading to the temple? If she tells me that she can't find Freddy, I would cast Sending to be like, get here now.
Yeah, so it wouldn't be long before Tisha comes back and that exchange is possible. So, you're going to cast it?
Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah, I know it's lovely this time of year. Oh. Hello?
Please come to the temple immediately and bring anything with you that can raise the dead. A diamond, if possible.
Oh, I don't have a diamond, but I might be able to help you find one.
Main's already doing
that. More the merrier.
He like I say, he's probably about half an hour away, so it'd be about 11 p.m. before he gets to you.
Okay.
Anything else you want to do in the meantime? And that, Smoke and Jacob would get back in that time.
I'll put some incense and like dried flowers and weird mushroom shit around Tilly's body to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of whatever weird
you
stuff
accidentally rifle through some of the things in order to get some mushrooms, and you find just fuckloads of mushrooms, like way too, like in every single pocket.
Oh my god, she's
down
high.
A boot, like in a sock. Yeah, just mushrooms everywhere.
That like gilded flower as well. I would make sure that that's with her too.
Yeah, the symbol of the Wild Mother gilded in silver, very unusual.
Mm.
Okay. As you're kind of collecting the personal effects of a ritual you've been involved in too many times for your liking, I want you to make a religion check.
Okay. Oh.
Fuck! Oh my god.
Tell me
with
all
a
the
crit,
answers.
with a crit, you can still feel Mistra's presence in the temple. It
Good.
is before midnight, and that is when she said she had to leave.
Midnight's still in the temple.
Oh, that's why you said it was like an hour and a half before midnight.
Oh, it's only
Oh,
like the fourth
cool.
time I mentioned it this session, that's all.
I thought you were talking about.
I realised a while ago, but I wasn't at the temple. I was still at Ruby Mori.
I know, it's fine.
I thought you were talking about Nain said she's gonna come back before midnight.
Yes, she did say that, and I deliberately chose the word midnight to give you a hint.
I'm going to call out to midnight.
Okay. What are you going to say?
It's not going to be particularly eloquent because she's upset, but just midnight, if you're still here, I need your help still. Again. Please.
You feel a calm, a quiet. No reply, but you feel like you have an audience.
And we need her back. Whether if you can help me with the tools that I need to get her back, or whether you can bring her back, or show me where to get the tools, I'll do anything. I can't lose another friend.
Where are you right now in the temple?
I imagine that I'm in like a fairly empty room, and kind of like, and probably in a similar room to where we laid Galen out as well. So there's like a kind of beautiful fountain nearby, and it's a place of reflection rather than like activities happening.
As your request echoes around the empty sanctum, the sound of running water stops, and you feel a heat around one of your fingers. The ring you wear begins to glow. What do you do?
I'll take it off and I'll place it on Tilly's like chest.
As you take it off and put it down on Tilly's chest, it almost moves and kind of fizzes around with this arcane energy, and in a cascade of pink and purple stars, Polonius appears before you. My lady, I've been sent to come to your aid at Mistra's behest. If you would have me, I would gladly give my life to save this one's.
That's so sad. Of course I'll do it, but it's so sad to lose Polonius.
The apparition of Polonius kneels down, and you can see this outline. Although he doesn't have a form, so to speak, you just look in to where his eyes would be, and you look at these twinkling stars, and you can feel this connection. I knew that I wouldn't need to ask, and if I were in your position, I know you'd have me do the exact same thing. It's been a pleasure to serve you, milady.
I catch you.
Perhaps
That is
we'll
sacrifice.
be together again one day.
I hope so.
And as the glow in the ring starts to fade, the form of Polonius dissipates into a kind of cloud of dust that coalesces around this cold halfling form and just seeps into her skin. Make a medicine check.
Oh, man.
Her skin is cold no longer, but she's not breathing. Is there anything else you think you can do?
I'd like to cast Cure Wounds on her, please.
Please do. Tilly, you open your eyes.
Mir?
Oh my god. Oh, you're back.
Oh, Mir, that play was absolutely awful.
Wasn't it?
I hated
How do you
it.
feel?
Cold.
Yeah,
Really.
I'll like take off any jackets or anything I have to wrap around her.
What happened?
You were a super brave toad, but that white witch got you and I couldn't get you out in time. I'm so sorry.
I'm sure you did. I mean, was I knocked out? I can't remember anything after losing control.
What happened?
She
The
made you tiny.
rest of you could come in now. Now that moment's over, if you wish, but it's up to you.
Hi.
Hey, how you feeling?
Just a bit
How?
shocked.
Mia, how did you do this? Tilly, you're back. I run over and give her a hug.
What?
Tilly,
I
and then
mean,
Mia.
Gently, gently.
what?
It's
Back
it's
what?
not midnight yet, so midnight's still here.
And Jacob will just go to his knees and sort of pray. Thank you, thanking Midnight for what she did.
As the euphoria of saving Tilly kind of settles down and you start to reflect on what happened, you notice now that Tilly's eyes, kind of big and brown as they once were, are now blue. You, Tilly, in your ice prison as you died,
Yep.
saw. Well, I want you to make a religion or just a straight wisdom check, whichever you want.
It's the same bonus.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god!
Oh yeah.
Where was this? Where was this when I was fucking dying? What the fuck? I wouldn't cause Kirsty, you fucking Polonius. I'm gutted about this. Although it's
Oh yeah,
brilliant.
to remove that.
Yeah,
Go
the
on.
ring is now just a ring. So Tilly, in your icy prison, you saw the twisted form of Auril given life through confidence. However, confidence was just a vehicle for this corrupted form of Auril. You saw this white witch being twisted, contorted, and corrupted by black tentacles. And before she was extinguished and crushed by this form you know as Panaku, as her last act as a god was to bestow upon you her final blessing.
Oh,
shit.
for fuck's sake.
But she doesn't want to hurt anyone ever.
Yeah, I'll use it to chill our drinks, but aside from that, it's just the immunity is absolutely insane.
Hannah's been giving lots of these lovely immunities recently.
Yeah, I wish it didn't come at such a great cost. But
Oh yes, that
Your
was
eyes now kind of glow blue, and you could walk out into boundless snowy tundra and never feel the cold.
Cold never bothered you anyway.
Can Tisha go over to Mia and say something like I don't know, we didn't see any of that, right? I don't know what sacrifice you had to make to do that, and I hope you're okay. I it's quite selfish actually. In terms of Naeem and Freddie right now, I don't want Naeem to get into trouble. I think she's off doing troublesome things. Is there any chance you could kind of rein it in now that you've had to do what you've had to do?
Well, given Tilly's resurrection at the cost of Polonius, you would all reconvene. I think Tisha was asking Mia to send a message to Frederick, to
Naeem.
Naeem.
She can do
Tell
that.
her to
Yeah.
not do a thiefy thing.
I just don't want her to do. Yeah, she'll get in trouble when she's new in town and she's my sister.
Tell her to stand down and to come back to
Okay.
Our Lady Temple of Stars.
Tisha, roll a d20. On an 18, 19, or 20, she's got a diamond.
Already.
we could have used it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good that we didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a relief that Polonius' sacrifice was not in for nothing.
Mir has only one Polonius, eh?
Yeah.
Well, we don't know. So Amir hasn't told us what she's done yet. Are we going to assume? Yeah. Okay. And I don't.
Are you gonna keep that from everyone? You think?
No, if people asked, then she'd tell. But no one's kind of pushed further, so I didn't say anything else.
At this point, Naeem and Freddie come back at a similar time with Leica, and Naeem just kind of shrugs and gives you a kind of negative, but Frederick pushes towards you, Tisha. Oh, I'm here. Mia, Tisha, is everything okay?
I don't. I think so, but I think Mia needs some time. I think we all need a bit of time. I think something's happened to make sure that Tilly.
You all look like you've been
back
stood out in the cold for hours. Did you not go to the theatre?
Well, I think the council needs to meet
And
again.
then it fade out into, well, this is what happened. Like,